I know it's a shitty world outside of when you come here. I know what it means to be a man. I know the issues that we go through. So what I try to do here, and I try to build here. I mean, been building this thing for a long time. I want you guys to come to a safe haven, a safe place where you guys can get a good laugh. You can, just grow and learn. So I don't like the traders, the in and outs. There's too much of that going on outside of when y'all come here and listen to me and I listen to you guys. So then when I say this is a brotherhood, I say it for a reason, not just to make you feel good. I want all of you to feel like, okay, great. This is a place where I can go and I can be amongst other men after a long day at work or dealing with your baby mama. I don't fucking know. Okay, this is why I call this the brotherhood for a reason, because I enjoy doing what I do for you guys. Listen, when I get off work, hell, I just came from my daughter's freaking art museum or something like that. All I seen was tons of Paul. We'll get into that. So I like for you guys to come here to feel like, okay, this is a place where I belong. This is a place where I can, vent, or I can listen to other men who have gone through the same things that I've gone through. And I don't have to feel like that I'm alone. So this is why I call this the brotherhood. I want you to feel like everybody can connect, whether you're white, Asian, Hispanic, black, whether you're from Africa, Alabama, Australia, or Antarctica. We do this for you, all you men, okay? Now, shout out to Mr. Mickey FC, dropping red bombs early and often. Huh, Mickey? Mickey is a longtime contributor, as well as Morpheus MGTOW, Ralphie's, the Aardvarks. Thank you, brother Mickey, for the brotherhood. Love you, brother. So the fact of the matter is dating even worth it? Is it? Now, okay, aside from the vagina that you get, all the headaches you go through. Like there's a lot of BS that dating shouldn't be this easy. You know why dating is this difficult? Who created dating? Women created dating. They say where I want to go, what you got to do, what you got to show me. That's why I tapped out the whole dating thing. Because when I looked at it, I'm like, no woman ever showed me that she was worthy to be with me. It was always seemed like that I was the one showing. I was the one proving that, my worth to her. Like, it was always me as a man. And the vast majority of men do too. Women just sit back and just reap the spoils and the benefits. That's dating. And then when they get upset, when something doesn't go their way, they automatically eject. And while the man has put in all this work and this effort, this is why I don't date anymore. And it will behoove you not to, because it's a rigged game. Shout out to official MGTOW. Somebody said Durag Darius. Guys, we're going to open up the Sip Hotline as well. Because I won't be live Saturday at all. I will be live Sunday for the sermon. I promise you. I know I did miss the past two. I will drop a video tomorrow. I'm just letting you guys know the schedule, okay? So let's break down flaking, okay? Now I know that they say, well, if a woman flakes on you, you should just get over it, right? That's all cool and all, but the fact of the matter is, it's difficult for a lot of men to get over it. You basically have to have a don't care attitude. You see what I'm saying? You have to have okay, well, she comes and goes. I mean, that's not necessarily the attitude you want to have. But I noticed that women don't care. They could care less. Only thing they care about is, guys, here's the thing. When it comes to dating, it's a joke to women. We are a video game to them, literally. We are a video game. Nothing we ever do will ever be good enough for a female. Look at Aisha Curry. I discussed her yesterday. Also, guys, I've said this about 1,000 times. If you missed the live stream or you want to see other uncut raw content, go to Patreon. I'll drop the link. Become a patron for $10 a month. And you can see all the shit that I cannot put on here. Live streams, whatever you want to see, whatever you missed out on. Give me a second. I'm gonna post the link. Fuck. Trying to get the link. Give me a second, guys. Forgive me. For all you men who are wannabe patrons and say, where did the content go? Somebody said, I was watching your content, man. It was getting good. What happened to it? Well, what happened to it was I told you to become a patron because I don't keep it on YouTube. So there's the link. Now, let's continue. Just the struggles. Why are there so many dating coaches on YouTube? Why is that? Has dating become so bad and so unbearable? It's not even fun. Like dating is basically a job interview. You talk about your career. It's not even like, okay, I can see a job interview. Here's the thing. Dating is way harder than getting a job. Have you noticed that? When you're sitting down in front of the employer and he's asking you, so why should we hire you? And all these different questions and so what did you do for work in your past job? Or where did you go to school? And you can easily answer those questions and they say, okay, great, we'll be in touch with you. At least when they say, okay, great, we'll be in touch, whether you get the job or they move to another candidate, at least they can shoot you an email and say, hey, we're moving on to another candidate. Women don't even do that. They will sit in a quote unquote, I don't say interview, but at a meal, at a dinner, at a restaurant, she eating and smiling in your face. She give you a hug, a kiss on the cheek. You think everything went good. She ain't gonna give you no courtesy. Hey, this is not gonna work out. She don't shoot you no message. She'll do none of that. At least at the job, they shoot you an email and say, listen, we chose another candidate in our hiring process, but you can reapply within, at least you can reapply within 6 months of the job. You can't go back to no bitch and text her back 6 months later. She'd be like, who is this? At least at an employer, you can try again. You can't try again with a woman. And here's the thing about women. You can do everything perfectly, right? Because she has her candidates. She gonna choose who she want to choose. She has all her candidates, all the different guys. But then when you do everything perfect, you still didn't get chose. After so long as a man, you get upset. You start to get discouraged. You say, man, why isn't things working out for me? Why me? What did I do? And a lot of men are tapping out. A lot of men are starting to come up with different techniques to weed out the whole bullshit and get to the pumping number out. Seriously. I'm a self-proclaimed pumping number. And if I do want something consistent, okay. But other than that, I mean, it's strictly pretty much pumping up because aside from sex, what are you really getting out of marriage? Or I assume out of dating. You date to have sex. So after you milk the cow, I'm not about to buy the whole cow and I already got it for free. This is just my mind frame, in my mind. Over time, when it comes to dating a woman, you're actually losing. That's why if I was to have a post, I think I tweeted on Twitter, I said, so what benefits does a man get from dating? Guess what? Women said nothing. You get loyalty. Like that's not even that's of course you're supposed to be loyal. That's not you women ain't never loyal. So I'm trying to figure out, Brother Ralphie, what does a man get from dating? Aside from sex, where I could just get on Tinder or whatever and swipe right and swipe left, what does a man get? headache. You got the shit. Me personally, you got the shit tax. You got all the drama, the ups and downs. Life is too short. Just in my opinion. Yeah, you use vagina. You got high blood pressure. You got to worry about saying this. My thing is as well. Now I'm not a clingy type of guy, but I got this mind frame of if I'm gonna invest in something, whether it's a job, whether it's YouTube, whether it's a business, whether it's whatever else in my life, I'm gonna put my 100% in, so I expect to get out what I put in. That's what I expect. Whatever I put in, I expect to get out. So if I put my finances and resources, shout out to Mr. Caffelli, and my money into a woman, into the situation we got going on, I don't expect you to fucking leave for no fucking reason. Because you're bored. What type of shit is that? Because we grew apart. Why wouldn't you say that when you was blowing up, when I was spending money and buying you drinks and taking you to vacations and buying you gifts for your birthday? That's the part I don't like about dating. Yeah, that's how it goes, but I'm not about to partake in that shit. We grew apart. You spending all this money, you doing all this different stuff. And here's the thing, you can't even get back time. That's a killer. You can, if you spend money on a date, let's say $50, $60, you can make that shit up at work. Maybe you can stay overtime or pick up another shift, whatever you got to do. Have a garage sale, I don't know. Mow some lawns. You can't get that time back. What about cheap dates? The only date, I don't go on dates because I'm a smart individual. I got my method, I got my template. I talked about the template on Patreon as well, and I dropped that video. What hobbies, kids, you got them? Oh. So a lot of guys who say, oh, what cheap date can I take her on? The only date you should be taking a woman on, or I should say meeting, is Starbucks. A cup of coffee, she buys her coffee, you buy your coffee. Hell, I got so good at it and I told you guys about it a while back. Let's say I'm supposed to meet a woman tomorrow at Starbucks at 7 p.m., right? Which I'm not. I'll intentionally be late so she can say, hey, okay, she can either buy her coffee first and sit her goofy ass down, or she'll say, you're running late. And she says, okay, what do you want? Do you want a hot chocolate or a coffee? And she buy her shit for me. I done got that. I done mastered that. So I show up and, okay, hey, how's it going and everything. So that's the only date you should be going on. Meet up for coffee. You pay $2 for a coffee, or she pay for your shit and y'all sit and talk. If she says, I don't think I should go on this, how about we go out to eat? No, we're not going out to eat, because that's not how you get to know somebody. You don't get to know somebody off eating in front of them. We can sit at a park. And a lot of women, you got to understand, they killed chivalry. Shout out to Mr. James M. These bitches ain't loyal. Keep the expenses low and just enjoy your turn. Exactly. Thank you, Mr. James M. That's how it should be. Because I can't decipher and tell that you actually like me for me. Women have gotten so deceptive over time, over the past few decades, that they can smile in your face, they can say all these different things, and boom, they gone. And somehow they feeling switched. I don't want to deal with the woman who makes decisions off her feelings, how she feel. Heck, look at Steph Curry wife. How she feels, she makes certain decisions. And I know that women are decisions based and all that shit. I'm not saying, okay, I can change a woman's nature. But what I can do is change how I deal with her. Shout out to Mr. Rain God. I got to donate tonight because that stream yesterday was fire. I said, goddamn, man. Hey, listen, man. If you guys missed the stream yesterday, I need your support. We need your support. Drop $5 on it. Put $10 on it. Become a patron. Listen, before you go out and get and support that whore tomorrow who cares nothing about you on that date, support the stream. Become a patron. So here's the thing. He said Rain got cooking. I enjoyed last night's stream, man. Guys, you know what? I never watch my streams over. But last night I said, let me watch it for like a couple seconds. Do you guys know I couldn't get past the first 2 minutes? I was dying laughing. I couldn't even breathe. I said, do I be saying that shit? Because I be so fucking in the zone that I'm just going. But back to the lecture, man. Shut the Booster Coyote. The fact of the matter is, shout the Phantom. Dating is not fun. I don't know if I'm being chivalrous, if I'm being a gentleman. Women say, well, you're being a gentleman. Be a gentleman. They use the whole gentleman shit so they can get what they want. I've never heard a woman say, this is what I bring to a man's life. I've never heard that. Never. Excuse me, guys. Guys, if you want a one-on-one sexual read, please email me. Too many guys having issues with these sluts. I was in relationships for 20 years. Don't waste your time. It's a big waste of time and money. Why should a man fork over his money for a woman? And on top of that, I can see if I'm breaking bread and putting my resources into a woman who actually is really attractive. These women just throw on makeup, throw on leggings, they stomach is fat, they overweight. So you're not even getting the real bang for your buck, so to say. Like if I'm gonna finance a woman for a woman, she better be on top, tip-top shape. I'm a 7 out of 10. I had a 4 out of 10 reject me like a man. Like, man, one time ago, there's 9 out of 10, no makeup. Yeah. Dating is like shopping for a woman, except they don't spend shit. What do you think about Dom Game? I've already did a Dom Game video. Become a patron. You can go check that Dom Game out while I was shooting fire. A lot of guys Dom Game on YouTube. That's some weak, soft shit. I've already talked about Dom Game, man. What you should and should be doing. I actually did it last night's stream. Nice guys finish last when it comes to overweight women. So I try to think about the pros and cons with dating. There's none. There's none at all. And again, I'm the whole proponent. Like, okay, let me break this down to y'all. If I'm breaking bread on a female, I expect her to stick around. Now, I'm not trying to handcuff the bitch, but I expect you to stay consistent and stick around. I don't give a fuck about, oh, you know, I got bored of you. And that's why a lot of men are, like I had some women text me like, or email me saying, why do guys just want to fuck? Well, because they've been on so many dates with you women, and when they haven't even got calls back. Men go on perfectly good dates. 2 dates, 3 dates. Then after the 3rd date, women say, oh, I'm just not feeling it no more. Like it's some joke. They just wake up one day, I'm just not feeling it no more. I don't think it's gonna work out. Or they just ghost the guy. That brings PTSD when a man has invested his money, time, energy, and then he wakes up one day to a text message and say, hey, this is not gonna work out. And he's just supposed to just, well, okay, well, I just take the L. No, that's just not an L. That's not an L. That shit will make you lose your mind if you're not, you know, a sane individual. You pay for 2-3 days and the woman just say, well, it's not gonna work out. Not gonna work out? Like, did you think about it? When did it occur to you when it wasn't gonna work out? Was it the first day? Was it the end of the second day? When? Then when you ask her a question like that, she'll say, or if you ask her, so can I remember I asked this woman, we went on 2 dates. Went to shoot pool. I had got some nachos with her and all that. It was years ago. And then we went to another restaurant the second day. Everything was going great. Right? And then I text her the next morning. I said, hey, how's it going? Was great seeing you last night. Hopefully we can do it again real soon. Let me know when you're free sometime. She texted me around noon, about 4 hours later. She said, hey, I don't think this is gonna work out. I just don't feel the connection. What a connection? What do you mean you don't feel a connection? Like, when did that occur? Did that occur after you got done eating, after I paid? Did it occur the first? That's why I know dating is all a joke for women. Now men are just saying like, I'm just going to pump it up. How can you fault a man for just wanting to fuck? For finding different ways and routes to say, okay, hey, I got my method. I just say, come on over, let's hang out, I'll cook some dinner. And if you ain't down, then that's it. Somebody said, talk about Curry now. How about you become a patron? I've already fucking talked about that. I'm not going to do what you want me to do. Sit your goofy ass down and time out. Become a patron and go see it on there. Dearest, I've learned a lot from your wisdom. Keep doing what you do. You have my support. Shout out to Mr. Ashley Rogers. Facts, if she ain't your wife, don't give her special treatment. She shouldn't. Honestly, if she my wife, she still ain't get no special treatment. Because I found out when you elevate a woman, and this is why dating that never works for men. I found out when you elevate a woman and you basically buy her shit and pedestalize her, what'll happen is she'll start to realize like, okay, I'm better than him. I'm a queen. He should be grateful to. Do you guys, women have this mind frame that he should be grateful to be around me. That's the average woman's mind frame. He should be grateful to be around me. Speak about Stephen Brown, or Stephen Bro, what the fuck? Women should be grateful to be around. And that's why I started to realize, like, why aren't women grateful and are up in arms and be around us? It just seems like just by texting and like, why does it seem like so difficult the vast majority of the time when you setting up a get together? Like, the fact of the matter is, like, okay, let's say tomorrow, Friday. Guys, do you guys know when I was in the whole dating game and really putting a lot of work in, had my roster, I used to have to set up 3 fucking dates with a female. Because I started to realize, like, okay, one, on a Friday, let's say I worked all week and shit. Friday coming, I want to smash, I want to have some fun with a female. I set up that one date on Friday, the bitch don't show up. So I started to say, you know what, fuck it, man. I got to set up 2. So I set up 2. And a lot of times, both of them didn't flake up. So I said, you know what? I got to have a plan motherfucking C. I have a plan C. I never forget. I set up 3 days, all 3 of them gone. Chop, chop, chop. I said, man, listen, this whole shit, it shouldn't be that motherfucking difficult. And the reason why it's so difficult for men is because women have so many fucking options, guys. This is why I tell you why it's difficult. They have a lot of options. And so when you set up like a get together with a woman, guess what she's doing? She's so hypergamous, she's trying to look for the better deal. So let's say you got, you might you want to take her to a restaurant or some shit. I don't know. You might want to take her to let's say you want to meet up for coffee with her tomorrow, right? Friday. What she's doing, she say, okay, I'll meet up with you. I can't wait. You like, okay, great. I got a little date in a couple days. operate like that. How they operate, they say, okay, let me rally up a whole bunch of dates and see who's gonna give me the best deal. So she says yes to 5 different men, including your goofy ass. And then you getting ready, you put your cologne on, you shoot her a text about an hour before, and then you know what she tell you? Hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it. I'm stuck at work. Literally, you know, she dealing with another guy who take her to a motherfucking concert. Now, to each his own. But the fact of the matter is, if you agree to do something as a man, as an individual, you should stick by that. Now, is everybody entitled to do what they want? Yeah. But you need to stick by that. It's just that simple. One broad told me she was dating, but she didn't have a significant other. So I said, in other words, you have options. She said yes, essentially. That's what it's about. It's about a woman having options. Shout out to Mr. Ralphie, TK United as well. Thank you for contributing. They suffer from delusional princess syndrome. So when it comes to dating, it seems like you're always constantly. Now, I'll say this. If she's like an average to below average chick, let's say she's a 6 out of 10 or 5 out of 10, those you don't have to do much work for. You're just like, all right, you know, she show up. But if you try to cross that threshold of that 8 out of 10, it seemed like you always trying to, how should I say? I remember I was with this one really attractive female years ago, like 3 years ago, right? And it always seemed like I had to up the ante every weekend. Because I was like, man, I know she got guys in her inbox that want to take her places, do this and that. So I got to, you know, make sure my game is tight and take it out. And after so long, it was like 3 months in, that shit got exhausted. I was breaking all type of bread. Women and men hold a psychological relationship. She's psycho and men are logical. Thank you, Mr. Ralphie. Seriously. Yeah, and the ones that are, yes, I use Cash App, Mr. Ashley. Give me a second. And if you guys want to contribute via PayPal as well, I'll put up the link. All 100% proceeds go to me. Support the brotherhood. So, it seemed like the more attractive she is, the more you have to do to keep this bitch. Like, it's that's why I'm like, man, shout out to Made in America. It's not even fun when it comes to dating. Dating is not fun for me. And dating, for me in the past, and guys, ask yourself, excuse me, has dating ever been fun for you? Like, did you ever have a good time? Like, yeah, guess what you was on? You was always thinking about, did I do this right? Or I can't say this. I can't say this wrong. Or when I, you know, if I say this, then she might not text me again, or I might not get the pussy at the end of the night, maybe. So I gotta basically stay on my P's and Q's. It's like after so long, and then a woman don't even have to have that in her mind. She can just walk any way she wants. She can make any type of joke. If you're on a date with even a semi-attractive woman, you better not say no crazy dumb shit. You better, and I noticed this, if you express like your like, let's say you're against feminism or equal rights or some shit, you know, and you just express your thought on how the you know, let's just say you sit at dinner with a woman, you express your thought on the family courts and how biased it is against its men, and let's say you say, I believe fathers should get custody, right? You're just talking about, you know, over dinner. You know what? She'll take that mental note. She'll say, oh, he's that type of guy. And you sitting there like, okay, you eating it, and she like, oh, okay. Guess what she said in her head? She not gonna say, hey, this is not gonna work out right now. I think I'm gonna leave. Let's call it a night. She'll continue to eat. She'll get more drinks. She'll get a doggy bag home, and she'll get dessert. You think everything good? Little do your dumb ass know you done. She a pro-feminist. She liberal down to a T. You walk out with her, and guess what? In her head, she like, he's you know, again, he wants family court reform or all that shit like that. He doesn't like if you say, oh, I don't believe in same-sex marriage. She'll say, oh, okay. That bitch got a whole bunch of gay friends, lesbians. That shit go against her mind frame, the lifestyle she used to live in. You know? Women don't like responsibility. Women don't like lonely date when I'm over, but you're putting on a false persona if you act that way, thinking it won't get you laid if you say this or that. I agree, Mr. LD. And a lot of guys believe like, okay, if I say all the right things, then this is gonna get me laid. If I say what she want. I remember, I never forget. I was at this bar with this woman years ago, and she said, she asked me something about gay, like gay rights or somebody like gay. She asked me about like gay, something she asked. She threw out there, and she looked good. I was like, I'm sitting at the bar with her, open motherfucking tab like a dumbass. Eventually closed that shit. But she was like, I said, and I remember I was like, oh, you know, I didn't say I was with it. I said, oh, I don't mind gay people. You know, I was like, you know, if two individuals and two men want to get together and get married, hey, you know, I was like, you know, I didn't say I was all for it. I was just like, hey, you know, they can do what they want, and as long as they're happy, they're happy. I remember I was saying that. And I'm sitting there like, man, I don't even fucking agree with that shit. I didn't say, yes, I'm with it, but I was just like, you know, if they want to do that, they want to do that, you know. And literally in my head, I was about to say, like, I'm not even for gay. I would start to say, I'm not even for gay marriage. I don't like gay men. That's not how things are supposed to be. But in my stupid peanut head ass brain, man, I'm thinking like, man, if I say the wrong thing, because I knew she was liberal. She had a fat ass too. I knew she was liberal type of chick. Right? So I knew I had to say the certain thing to pretty much keep her around. Because if I did, what would happen is she would be turned off and all that shit. She was a liberal. A lot of pogs, the vast majority of pogs are liberal. Same, that's how I am. I don't support it, but I don't care if it's their choice. I never been on a date. Am I missing out on anything? You missing out on, it's just basically organized prostitution. A POG, P-A-U-G, let me spell it out for y'all here. POG is a fat ass white girl, which means she a thick ass white bitch with a fat ass. There. Basically a POG, any like BBW ass bitch. She don't want to be in shape. She's for, you know, all like, we're all equal type of shit. You know? Shout town, what's good? Shout to Mr. Corey Headquarters. Guys, call the show. We haven't even got into fucking the manipulation in games. And a lot of times, like, there shouldn't be, in my opinion, and I know it's like a template of doing things as far as like texting and calling and shit. Shout to King Demir. But the fact of the matter is, if I want to text the bitch and ask how she doing or what's going on, you can't even do that. Men are so guys. He said Sarah J. I found this bitch Nina K. and porn. I don't know who sent that to me. Some bitch Nina K. Virgo Paradise. But let's get back to it. We'll get into porn. The fact of the matter is, even when you're like, there's like texting rules and shit, right? Or to just like, you can't do certain things because you don't want to turn her off. Kelly Divine. All right, now y'all coming out. I knew y'all was gonna come out with these porn stars. But the fact of the matter is, you can't even do certain things because you don't want to turn her off. That's fear. And when I'm dealing with a woman, I don't want to live in fear. You know what I'm saying? Like if I want to ask you a question over the phone or via text, then I should be able to do it. Women don't have any class, they ruin it. Oh, somebody called, like 2 people called. Call me back, whoever the guy was. Y'all love that Virgo. All women who have pets are mentally ill. Some women love simps. They don't love. They just love the how easy it is. You have to walk on eggshells around women, and I'm serious. You have to literally walk on fucking eggshells in order to like get vagina. And here's the thing: only time you walk on eggshells, and this is what I noticed. You gotta walk. 1 second, brother. When you walk on eggshells, or you're basically cautious with women, it's only before you fuck, right? Because after you fuck them like once or twice, then you motherfucking let motherfucking loose. You just, you can say anything now because you already got the vagina, and that's what women notice. Go ahead, talk to us. Where you from?
What's up, man? My name is Randy. I'm from the Nap Town. You probably know what that is, Indianapolis.
Yes.
Yeah, Nap Town, representing. Well, anyway, I was calling. I was dealing with this one chick. I was dealing with this one chick. I work at my job, right?
Talk louder for us, my brother, please.
Yeah, I was dealing with this one chick. She worked at my job.
Okay.
And she was cool. Like, she came to me. I recognized her, but like, I don't know. It's like I had that type of like everybody had that thirst around her. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hit on her, trying to talk to her, but I never really. She was cool. I never, you know what I'm saying, approached her, but she approached me. She came on strong. She came on strong with me. Hello?
Yes, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, she came on strong. She was like, "What's your number?" She was like, I'm asking you this question. When a chick, I don't know, like, is that a whole, like, when a chick, she was like, so came on strong. What's your number? Then she was like, I'm 19, by the way.
Okay. Question. Was she black?
Yeah, she black.
Okay. Well, hey, I don't know, my brother. You could be into white chicks. I don't know. So,
yeah, I'm a black. She's black, and as far as her attractiveness, she's like a scale of 1 to 10. She's like an 8 or a 9.
Okay.
But another thing is too. I'm gonna tell you about. I'm gonna keep on going. But she's like, "What's your number?" And I couldn't give her. I said, "What's your number?" She's like, "Nah, I want your number." So I got her number. Then we start talking, and she was like, you know, the first day she was like, "Come over." I came over, but she wasn't on nothing. Like Netflix. I'm like, I'm not gonna chill. She's like, "I'm gonna give it up." But first, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." She trying to fake, but she came to me like you know, like how when women like see you as they gonna call you like what you say, if they ain't trying to give it up for you for the first night, they look at you beta male or some shit. But she came to me strong.
Okay, she came to you at work. She gave you her number, and she said, "Hey, come on over to my place. Let's watch Netflix." And what happened after that?
I was trying to do something. I was trying, you know what I'm saying, was chilling, you know what I'm saying.
You tried to make the move?
Yeah, I was trying to make the move. She was like, "Nah." I was, you know what I'm saying, I was, you know.
Did you try to? It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying. Did you try to kiss her? Did you try to touch her titties between her legs?
Man, come on, man. Hell yeah. That's what I was doing. But
she
was like,
and she said no?
She said, no, she didn't say no. She was like, because she asked her mom, like, she was like, because she lived with her mom, she was like, "I want to break my heart" type shit. I want you to, I've been with dudes that in the past fuck and just like not no contact, don't contact me, or you know what I'm saying? Type. And I'm like, man, I'm just trying to, you know, some chill with you. But we didn't do nothing that night. The second time she come up, then I looked on her page. She got a whole boyfriend, right? I internet search. I'm gonna check the shit out. She had a whole boyfriend. I'm like, okay, that's why.
So she basically brought you over to get for an ego boost, and she rejected you pretty much.
Not pretty much. But she she be trying to like jack like the car and shit. Like I fucked the chick already. I'm just saying, like I was telling you the story about it.
Okay.
She like jacked me off in the car and shit. But I don't never bust. You know what I'm saying?
Did she suck your dick? Did she suck your dick in the car? Okay, so what's up? Okay, so what's going on with you and her now? When the last time y'all fucked?
Last time we fucked was like 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so what's going?
She's like, and she what's going on now is like, I don't know. I think like I look at AMS and shit. Stephanie, you probably know AMS, you know.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care about that anymore. What's going on with? What's the issue then? You already fucked, so what's going on?
The issue is, I mean, she cool, but she like, not. I mean, she's like fucking around, like acting different type. You know what I'm saying? I don't chase bitches. She be calling me the racial force, calling her, texting, pursuing. That's all I heard. You know what I'm saying? She bring me food. She always text me, would you want anything? But I'm saying, basically I'm saying, is she it seems like she's manipulating. I know. I mean, she ain't manipulating me. I'm just saying.
Okay, how about this? How about this? It's a whole clusterfuck in here. So how about this? Let me ask you right now. Today, if you text her right after this phone call, hey, come, let's get together so you can suck my dick and let's fuck. What would she text? What would she text you back?
She'd be like, it's different because she live with her. She probably would.
Okay, so what's the big deal? What issue do you have then? If she's down to fuck, she's jagged you out, she sucked your dick, she let you fuck. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Are you trying to make her your girlfriend? I mean, she already had a boyfriend, right?
Nah, hell nah. I don't want a girlfriend. The point is that she sometimes making excuses too. Like sometimes I be like, I said, you gonna come over? She be like, yeah, we gonna come over. The next day she be flaking and shit.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Well,
that's the boyfriend I think come in the picture.
Okay, well, it sounds like you might be infatuated. Here's the thing. If a woman flakes, what's the rule I have? You know the rule I have? One flake and you done. That's it. See, you're calling in frustration, which I appreciate your call.
My phone up, though.
Well, so what? Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You're 19 years old. Let me tell you something. If she flakes one time, you already fucked. So she can't give you much of anything. She's using you for attention. So this is what you do. You tell her, listen, the next time you flake, the next time you do anything like that, do not contact me again. And then you say, when are you free? Let's get together and hang out. You come over to my place or I'll come over and smash your shit. You suck my dick. If she says, no, I don't want to. So you said you get rid of her. It's just that simple. Because
go ahead.
How many times has she flaked on you?
How many times she flaked on me? Shit. I mean, I don't trip. I got other hoes.
But said, well, why are you not calling me over those other hoes? What's so great about this slut?
I do. No, because this one, you know, this chick, she sucks some good dick. You know what I'm saying? No, you got to keep them around. I don't pump it up is cool, but I got a rotation. You know what I'm saying? Some bitches you use for its rotation. One bitch come to suck your dick, next bitch you can fuck. One bitch can bring you food. I mean, it's a you know what I'm saying? That's how you. You know what I'm saying? I'm 19. I'm not really out here. I'm pretty much trying to go to college too, and I'm be trying to have rotation of women. I don't trying to pump it up because sometimes you know what I'm saying, on the drought. I mean that drought, that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Question. You said you don't want to pump it up, but you have a rotation. So
right.
So what are you trying to date these? Are you trying to date these rotations? What are you trying to do?
I mean, what I do is I bring them over. I don't really go out. I don't spend no money on no hoes.
Okay.
I don't entertain them, and I tell them to come over. If they come over, I tell them to bring something. You know what I'm saying? We can cook, eat, watch TV, and fuck. That's all. Right.
So you're pumping and dumping. That's it.
I mean, but yeah, pretty much. But pumping and dumping is when you don't talk to them. That's how you be explaining it. Like you pump and dump and you move on.
Right. I mean, what I mean by pumping and dump. Yes, I'm not gonna. Let's say I bring a woman over tomorrow, and I use my patent method. Come on over, and I cook dinner. We fuck, and I send you on your way. I'm pumping you and dumping you. Now, if you want to hit me back again, that's great, and we can set some up again. That's what I mean by pumping and dumping. I'm not meaning like I'm fucking you, and I'm going to completely cut contact. Yes, I'm going to do that because I'm detached. But if you hit me up tomorrow morning and say, hey, I had a great time last night, I'm going to say, hey, we should do it again. When are you free? Come on back over. That's what I mean. So that's what you're doing. You're basically pumping and dumping. It's the same thing.
Okay. Then this one, she trying to manipulate the fuck out of me. I already knew on this. Now, when chicks be like, I know people in the last stream, when bitches be like, the black hoes, they be like, I'm going to my cousin's house, or I'll talk to you later. She using that cousin word a lot. Like, I'll see you later, I'm going to go with my cousin. I'm like, I
Okay.
don't get
Okay, my
mad.
brother. Okay, my brother. What so is she the best looking female that's in your how many women you got in your rotation right now?
I got like at least four.
Four women, including her?
Yep.
Four in your rotation. So what's so great about her?
I mean, shit. She just. I mean, she's. I mean, this chick. I mean, she gives her head. Not even just head. Like, I it's not about sexual. She just. She's supportive. You know what I'm saying? I don't ask her. I don't ask for shit. She like support. She give. I mean, she do everything. I mean, pretty much like, you know what I'm saying?
So don't she have don't she have a boyfriend?
Yeah, she got a boyfriend.
So
But she be coming to me. I be telling her, I be like, I mean, shit, I don't got nothing to do with me. That's what I'm saying.
okay, so if you're
She
getting
never told me. And the thing about it is, too, huh? You said what?
my brother, okay, I understand that because I've been in those predicament, but I think what I think is going on, you're getting infatuated. You know what infatuated means, right? You're getting somewhat attached emotionally to this woman. You should just be getting your dick sucked, having a good
I'm
time.
not getting attached to her. I'm not getting attached.
So
She be
so
thinking like, damn, you don't pay me no attention. You don't do me this. You don't do me that. She complains about I don't call her. I don't call her. I don't give her none of my non-sexual attention. Only I give her my sexual attention. So I mean, I'm not. I mean, shit. I have that take it or leave it attitude. But when you say it for her from other women, and I explain.
so you enjoy getting she suck good dick and she gives you good.
Hell yeah.
She get okay. So that's and if you're getting your dick sucked basically on jump off tap. So what's so bad about what's going on? The situation you got.
Nah, cause she be. I mean, it's hard to explain, bro.
You're infatuated, my
I was
brother.
trying to see you.
I understand. I understand what's going on. You're infatuated and you actually like this girl. She's giving you girlfriend treatment. That's what she's
I
doing.
mean, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm just trying, you know what I'm saying? But
You caught feelings,
you know
my
what I'm
brother.
saying? She says, nah, hell, kind of call feelings if I'm not, if I call, I'm not,
Here's the
I'm not
thing.
catching those feelings.
Here's the thing. If you
I
didn't
don't
catch
tell her I love.
my brother, of course you don't got to tell her you love her. But here's the thing. If you didn't have feelings for this woman, you wouldn't have called me, and I appreciate it. Or you would have called me about one of the other females, the three other women you got in your rotation. Right?
The reason why I called you about this female because she's different from other females. She's trying to twist it around for us. Like she buy me shit. Like I don't ask for shit. She buy you anything. Then she do what she, you know what I'm saying? Come over. I don't. And sometimes look, I don't ask her stuff in my dick. She just go off top. You know what I'm saying? Like one time, one morning, when I woke up, she pulled my shit out. I mean, you can't, come on, man. You can't, come on. For real, man. You can't let go of that type. Come on, man. A woman like that.
So you can't let that go. She just pull your dick out when you wait, and start
When
sucking
you
you
wake
out.
up, you want to, hell yeah.
I know what you listen. I know what you mean because I've had women like that in the past. I'm laying down and she just say, "Hey, wake up," and she just starts sucking me off, and she ain't brush her motherfucking teeth. I ain't brush my teeth. I mean, I know that feeling when you get that sort of treatment. And I'm quite sure the other three women you're dealing with, they're not doing that for
They
you.
don't do, no, hell no. They all stuck up. They, what they call feminists, like they all act manly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm like, I don't want to date. I mean, I don't want, you know what I'm saying, raise your profile, but I don't even trying to doubt my. I mean, I could. I mean, I do. It's not attractive to me. I like, you know, black women. So I mean, I'm not really attracted to white, you know, what I'm saying, white people, white women. I mean, but other than that, I mean, nowadays it's a lot of feminists out here. So, but yeah, man, I just called to let you know, man. I'm trying to. What's the thing, man? I mean, but she got a boyfriend though. Like I tell her when she leave, like brush your teeth. I send her to her. I want her to her boyfriend with her teeth. You know what I'm saying? Dick in her mouth. So you know what I'm saying? I tell her brush her teeth when she leaves.
So here's the thing. Well, what's going on is, if I honestly believe, and you might deny, but you're you really falling for this female. I can tell you right now, what can get a guy is a really good ass blowjob. when a bitch will suck the skin off your dick, that gets you more than a bitch with a fat ass. I'm gonna be honest. Cause working, she's pleasuring you, you watching, you just, man, you in and out, man. It's like she is, swabbing you up. So that's when a woman is giving you grade A1 top, that's hard. You infatuated. That can get you hooked. That it really can. Especially if you don't get that sort of treatment like that on a regular. It's something to behold. But the fact of the matter is, what's going on? What needs to happen is she sees that she can jerk you around. She sees that she can move you any type of way, and she can flake off on you. So she don't respect you.
Yeah.
Now, what's going to happen is
she said she don't respect me. That's what you said.
yes. When a woman can respect you, she'll lose attraction for you over time. So what you need to do is put this bitch in her place today. You need to say, hey, the flaking that you've been doing and whatever in the past, that needs to stop because my time is valuable. If you flake one more time, that's it. I'm cutting you off. That's it. And if she said, "Oh well, whatever, not okay." So what? Give up the female with the good blowjob. It's a lot of women that give good blowjobs. You say you don't fuck with white. You say you don't fuck with white women either.
I do, but I heard they get good for head, but I ain't really.
When last time? Let me ask you. When last time you got your dick sucked by a white woman?
Shit, I never really did nothing with them.
No, man, you foaming at the mouth and calling for that black bitch. You fuck with a white woman, she gonna chew your meat up. You understand?
Yeah.
You missing out. Listen, get off this line. Go find you a pog or a white bitch.
No, man, I can't fuck with no. Come on, man.
What? Why? Let me ask you a question. Why can't you? Because your mother, your sister. Do you have? Why can't you fuck with a white chick? You pro-black?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It just, I don't know. But I can't fuck with. Like they can't.
They what?
I don't know. I probably like. We don't matter either. I'm not in a relationship. I don't want no relationship. Red pill anyway.
No, we understand you red pill. Listen, my brother, we understand that. I'm saying getting your dick sucked clean off. That's what we're talking about.
Of course. I ain't never tried it with a white woman.
You better try it. Listen, you try it, you ain't gonna go back. You gonna be. You think that black female sucking you off, man? If it's 10 black women in a room, 2 of them probably suck your dick good. If it's 10 white women in a room, 9 of them gonna clean your pipe. I promise you. Thanks for calling, my brother. I appreciate it, man. Shout out to all you brothers, man. Love you guys. Thank you for coming in tonight on this Thursday evening. Yeah, he in love with the girl, man. And that's how it is a lot of the times. It's like that. I had this one Spanish female, she gave really good head. She used to watch my motherfucking show too. But she wanted a relationship. She was like trying to, like, where are we? What are we? I'm like, man, you know how I get on. She used to give, crazy top. But the fact of the matter is, I ain't want no relationship like that. See, I know the type. I'm the type of guy. Let's say I get good head from Maria, top notch head. I know there's another woman out there that can do just as good or better. So I never get attached. I never like, man, she get good at this. The only woman I can fuck with. So when you start having that mind frame, what's gonna happen is she's gonna notice that. So she's gonna say, okay, I can manipulate him because he sees what I'm doing as a prize. So then she'll keep the blowjobs away from you. She'll be like, I don't feel like sucking dick now. I don't feel like it. And you like, oh, okay. And you will stick around and go with her program instead of kicking her to the motherfucking curb. You understand what I'm saying? He only 19. You got, oh yeah, he is 19. But still, he'll learn. He'll learn. He only 19 years old. A lot of the stuff I talk about, it came from me. I used to be whipped too, you know. Like, man, she put it down like no other, and I ain't be able to find a woman like her. I used to be like that. I used to have that mind frame. He barely started. It's normal. You can't be alpha when you have grown around betas. This, what do I say to a commentator who called me a dishonest incel? I don't give a fuck about that. If somebody called me a retarded ass black man, you think I'm gonna say acknowledge him? I need go to my Twitter and look at all my trolls. I don't need to acknowledge anybody. I'm not making fun of the guy. I was just Curry being here? Not here in Miami. These hoes date. Curry, you back in here? Curry, what happened, man? Curry, you still in here? We done chewed you out. You done switch slides, flip flop. You done lowered your Patreon. I mean, Curry, you done did it all. Jesus Christ. Curry, why you do that? And you thought I was going to do my research and find you and find out what's going on. Curry, and what upset me, Curry, is why you do that to me? You going to do that to the brotherhood? Well, I tell you, man. No problem, man. I love giving you guys the truth and wisdom. Please stop shouting out any other channels. We had, 700 soldiers yesterday for the Ayesha Curry shit? That was, the Ayesha Curry joint yesterday was fire. We had about 730 people. 735, 740 at one point. You know? Michael Bishop said the caller didn't realize she's doing all that to set him up to replace her boyfriend with him. He's the next simp up and he's falling for. And a lot of guys, I used to be like this, man. Before I take this next call, I used to be like this, bro. Like, 1 second, my brother. 1 second. What happened with a lot of guys, and I talked about it in the two videos ago, they'll be fucking a female, right? Let's say they get their dick sucked, they fucking good. They're fucking like 3 times, right? And what'll happen in the guy's mind, he'll get infatuated. And since he doesn't have that much experience with women and being able to discern and decipher what sex and love or infatuation is, what'll happen is he'll say, hey, I want you to be my girlfriend. I want to see where this is going. And he'll start saying all type of different things. And what you got to understand, women see that it's like, oh, he's kind of clingy, whatever. I only sucked his dick 3 times type of shit, you know? So a lot of guys, they get infatuated off blowjobs. I done had some chicks. Y'all know I'll tell you about my experience with white chicks. I done had some chicks that will blow your mind. That were like, I remember this one female, she was Hispanic. And I think she called my show, matter of fact. Her name was Beatrice. She called the show a while back. Y'all might not remember. But what happened, some of you might be, a lot of you might not. But she was a chick, she told me before she gave me head, first time we hung out, she said, I sucked this dude dick so good that he had a seizure. And I was laughing like, you know, I'm sitting there it was summertime. I'm on a balcony, you know, flipping some burgers. And she was like, yeah, I sucked his dick so good he had a seizure. And I was laughing. I thought, like, you bullshitting around. Then I see what she was talking about. Man, she can literally put motherfuckers in a seizure. But guess what? I had so much experience with women that I didn't get attached. So when she was sucking me off, what she was doing, she was giving me crazy head, and she was wondering, why is Darius not getting attached? Because every single guy I've been with, he was getting attached, he was chasing me, and everything of that nature. I still got a number. And the fact of the matter is, I just have the mind frame that I'm better than you. I'm not going to get attached off that. And a lot of guys don't have that much experience dealing with women and sexual escapades and all that other shit. Yeah, trust me, she was a mutant. Guys, here's the thing. 1 second, my brother. I'm sorry. A lot of women you might catch, it's some women that you catch that just, yes, you said seizure, that just chew straight meat. Like, they take pride in that. Like, I've had at least a handful of women, 5 women in my life, that literally take pride. I'm talking about snot coming out of their nose, my brothers. Snot. They take pride in getting men off. Those are the type of ones you want to fuck with. Now, those are the type of ones that you can actually take outside your house. You know, most likely not. But the fact of the matter is, you get some gobblers over time to time. Ralph, a lot of guys can vouch for this. And a lot of men, you know, a lot of women, some women you meet, they just enjoy pleasing. Go ahead and talk to us where you're from, brother.
What's going on, man?
I'm doing great.
Tennessee. I just, I had went through breakup and everything, and I just wanted to get my perspective on like what happens when you actually work on yourself, how things change. You know what I'm talking about, like you said, go to the gym and all that, you know?
So you say you just got out of a breakup, my brother?
Yeah, I actually dated, it's funny as hell. I'm white, but I dated a black female, and it was the first black female I ever dated. But it was crazy. She was acting real feminine at first, but then she started doing all that boss bitch shit. You know what I mean? Like you're talking about. And so I had to dump her ass because she started getting on that boss bitch shit. But I mean, I won't lie, man. When a girl's got good pussy, you get attached to that shit. But what I did, it's crazy because I wasn't getting like that. I wouldn't get that much looks from girls, you know, because I wasn't fat or nothing like that. But I was just like kind of bulked up, you know. But after I broke up with that girl, I started going to the gym sometimes like 2 times a day, you know, and just fucking working a job like 60 hours a week. And when you work your body to the point where you're so fucking tired that you just go home and pass the fuck out, it's like you're getting crazy shit, and it's crazy. All the bitches, they no to that shit.
Okay, my brother, you're kind of rambling. So what's the issue? What's the issue at hand?
I got an issue. I was just saying, you know, it's crazy. The brothers out there that, you know, they're like feeding over one female.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you're feeding over that one female, like you need to realize there's so many other girls out there, and when you actually put time into yourself and you work on yourself, you know, and don't even pay attention to them, and you're on your grind, it's like at that point you'll get so many that blow your shit up, and you'll have so much blowing your shit up to the point where you'll have to turn the pussy down. And you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got a lot of different women you're dealing with, and when you're on your grind. The fact of the matter is, when you ignore these women, and what guys get it fucked up at, let's say they fuck a woman, right? And what'll happen is they'll get attached because the pussy in the head is so good, and then they'll be blowing them up, right? And that's what'll run the chick away. But if they just sit back and chill, she'll slide back over again, and after so long, she'll just continue to come over, and it'll be a routine thing. The issue a lot of men have, they get attached to good pussy and good head. I used to be like that, man. Thank you for calling, brother. I appreciate it, man.
All right, brother. Take care.
Let's get back to this whole lecture, man. What's happening is, man, with the whole dating round, it's become a shit show. And women are upset now because they're not getting taken on dates. And it's just Netflix and chill. That's why a lot of them say, no, I don't want no hookups. Well, you women have done this. You become sexually liberated. Now, here's the thing. I can see if a woman was a virgin. Only time I would ever court or date a woman, I wouldn't even do it, if she was a legit virgin. Like, if you've been ran through, I'm not paying my money for the pussy. I'm not. Because guys before me who was less quality, who have less resources and less accomplishments than me, what they did, they got it for free. So I'm not going to pay that money. Granted, I don't know who those guys is, but I know shitty guys have gotten it for free. Chris Foster, you missed so much. Probably a troll. The virgins that want thugs, there is. You cannot buy a woman's attraction. thugs and drug addicts have already cream pied her, so why should you court date her? I agree. Like, you got weak dudes that ain't even pay for the pussy. That's what I don't like. That's why I'm like, all these guys that's like, I fuck with women. I mean, there's one woman in particular, I think I told you guys. She went on a date with a guy, like, the prior to the night that she came over to meet me. And she came over, she said, you know, I went on a date with a guy yesterday and I don't really like him. He took me to this restaurant and he tried to give me a kiss and everything. And he wanted me to come back to his place, but I just wasn't feeling him. And I'm sitting there like, bitch, I'm getting ready to fuck you and I ain't giving you shit but some spaghetti and garlic bread. And a bottle of water. She said, yeah, we had wine there. It was a nice restaurant. I just didn't really like them. So again, you can't buy a woman's attraction. Somebody just said this. You can't buy a woman's attraction. That's why I tell you guys, never take a woman out on no damn date. Like, it's a waste of money, man. Like, if a woman likes you, what she'll do, she'll say, okay, hey, I'll come to your house. I'll hang out here. So what are you going to cook? And what she'll say, hey, do you need me to bring anything? I'm serious. That's how I've been doing things for so long. I just see my vibes. I'm not going to take no woman out nowhere. Listen. And that's a $5 meal. And I'm eating too dear. She has a boyfriend. Dude, Chris Foster, stop. If you message me one more time, we'll get rid of you. Email me if you want a one-on-one session. When I'm located, there are a bunch of trendy. If you do a coffee place or Burger King. Man, I don't do no Burger King. Man, Burger King be costing too. That should be 2 Whoppers for $6. $7. That shit costs. Burger King it costs. I'm not a cheap guy, but Burger King costs more than McDonald's, I should say. That bitch get nothing. See, here's the thing, my brothers. When you take a woman out on dating too, since we on this topic, when you take her out to like a spot, what'll happen is she'll have it in her mind right away that, oh, he's that guy. He's gonna spend money on me. So if he took me here, where else can he take me before I give him the pussy? That's how their mind frame works. Where else can IT take me? How much other money can he spend on me before I give him the pussy? Instead of you saying, okay, let's go back to our place. Let's have maybe a coffee or here or there. When you're outside with a woman, when you're at a different venue, at a wherever restaurant, sex can't happen there. Only time sex can happen is, you see these motherfucking walls? Wall right there, and a wall right there. Between the 4 walls. Because here's the thing, she already got enough, man. Like, okay, he's invited me over his place, so shit. That means he most likely want to fuck, so she already halfway there. Now, it's her choice if she want to put out or not. If she don't want to put out, no big deal. Behind closed doors, from the window to the wall. You are right, Darius. I wish I knew this years ago. Yeah, and I didn't even. It didn't take me no dating coach to know this shit. I just said, man, the last date I took a woman on. I remember I took her on, and I tried it out. It was like this Spanish chick. We met at the mall. She was a good-looking chick. And we went to I forgot some restaurant. She drunk wine, 2 bottles of wine, and I'm like, why she? And she was on her phone a lot, right? And I'm sitting there like. We go to the parking lot. She said, okay, I'm going to go home now. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I just spent $60. It was like $65, not including the tip. And I'm sitting there like, then I say, I remember it was raining too. And I'm sitting there in the car like, this shit got to stop, bro. This shit has to stop. I remember I said, man, and I remember my seat was like, I was in the passenger side. I was hitting it because I was mad as hell. I'm like, what the fuck? Because what happened was, I drove, she lived about 45 minutes away. So I drove basically where she lived. Like 5 minutes where she lived. So I did all the driving. I took the tolls and shit. So I'm wasting gas. And I'm sitting there like, man, I'm mad as hell in the car. Like this bitch. Guys, also remember to eat before you go on a date, conserve money. Yo, quick question. What do you do? What do you recommend to keep a convo going on a date? Y'all be on this dumb shit, man. I just fucking told y'all. Are you fucking retarded? Have you fucking lost your mind? Like, that's why I don't understand about men. A lot of men are, I would never be able to help. Because if I tell these men that I did this, and that, I didn't take her on no date, guys will be like, okay, well, where do I take her? Don't buy her no salad. She ain't even worth that. No dates. No dates. What do you say? That just goes to show that she's above you. You asking people like, so I've been there in the past, so I'm not gonna knock you. So like, if you say, okay, what do I say? You're gonna be sitting there on a day like, what do you do for work? That's not getting her panties wet. She looking at the motherfucking menu like, oh, I work in HR. And you like, okay, cool. And you like, you think in your head, okay, what do I say? Oh, you look nice tonight. She like, oh, thanks. Guess what she on her phone doing? Texting. Looking for the next guy to fuck. Then you try to make her laugh with a joke like, there was this one time, I was on the way here and, it was these ducks that were crossing the road. I literally swerved this way and I almost got into a car accident, but I made it here safe. And she'd be like, wow, that's cool. And you like, looking around. I'm just making up. I'm telling you guys be doing that shit. She gonna be texting Miguel or Tyrone. Only thing they text you, only thing she texts or Tyrone texts her, what are you doing? WYD. You know what she gonna text him? I'm out with some friends. She like, okay, yeah, all right, come over at like 10 p.m. Okay. And then you gonna look at her like, oh, everything okay? She gonna look at her phone like, oh yeah, everything's fine. Guess what she gonna do with her phone? She's not gonna place her phone like this. Let's say this is the table. She not gonna place her phone face up because Tyrone gonna text her again or whoever. She got other dudes. She gonna flick that motherfucker face down just like this. So any notification pop up, you ain't gonna look there like, oh. And then she gonna say, well, let me go to the bathroom real quick. She just planning her getaway and text. And she gonna say, hey, I had a great time. Oh, it was amazing. The dinner was you. And you like, okay, let me walk you to your car. And she like, oh. A little pity walk, and she gonna give you a little hug. Hip to hip, maybe. Kiss on the cheek. And you like, yeah, everything went great. You dumbass. The biggest mistake was you taking her on a date. Huge mistake. If you date them, keep it cheap. I have a prolapse. I don't know what the fuck that is. Going on Daisy's was checkmate. She a college educated female going over Tyrone's crib, aka the crib. Yeah, and that's why you can't ever think like, okay, I got to do X, Y, and Z in order to get her to like me. Attraction is not even logical to women. That's why they choose the dumbass dudes. It's because those guys, they like those guys. And when I start seeing, I'm like, attraction ain't logical. I didn't even like try to take no bitch out nowhere, try to do things by the book, hopefully get her back to my place. Man, I just invite these bitches over to the crib. I wear some sweatpants. I wear like a sweatshirt, or I have a little shirt on. have me some motherfucking socks, and I just whip up something real quick, make my move and smash. Like, and then guess what? And she ain't really about it. I just, okay, I'm still in my place. I duck the little food in the trash, and I just keep them. I just throw on ESPN or something. You know, a lot of guys don't have that mind frame now. I don't put on no smell goods. I put on some deodorant. That's it. I ain't about to smell good for this bitch. You already here. Either you fucking it or you get gone. But a lot of guys, they don't have that mentality. They're afraid. You say you think you need the do-rag back? The do-rag is for savage times. Hey guys, call the show, man. We're gonna take more calls. The do-rag is for savage moments. Seriously, man. That's the number right there. I put it in there. Oh, matter of fact, guys, make sure you subscribe to my second channel. Darius Media Network. We'll put it in the description. Everybody who has not subscribed, make sure you do subscribe. There it is. I don't want them to know where I live, though. He said, let's go, y'all playing games. There is. A lot of guys want to call, but they think I'm going to chew them out. Yes, I got a second channel. There's a link. Go subscribe to it. Go ahead and talk to us. Where you from, man?
Hey, what happened? This boy, Samaj.
Who is it?
Samaj.
What's going on?
Ain't too much, man. Hey, I don't think you touched on that Ayesha Curry situation. Now, what's your thoughts on that?
How long you been subscribed to me?
For about 4 or 5 months.
4 or 5 months you've been subscribed to me. Now, did you see the notification yesterday at all?
You know what? I might have looked at it, you. I might have looked at it. I was just looking at so many videos and shit from different like dating coaches and shit talking about this situation. I might have came across it. I don't even know.
So you did see when I put the Ayesha Curry live stream up last night.
Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah, it was a live stream. I know you can take the live stream down and whatnot. Yeah, yo. Man, a lot of brothers is hurting, man. You know what I mean?
I agree, man. What you should have did, we shouldn't have watched no dating coach yesterday. We was 750 deep in here last night.
Oh, I was on that.
So you say you was in here?
Yeah, I was in there.
So why you ask me to touch on what do I think about it or touch on it? Why would you ask me that?
Nah, because I caught it. You know, I was doing like a certain part. You know what I mean? I ain't watching the beginning of that. It's actually getting like your first initial opinion on this shit. I just caught it at different part of the video.
So what you want me to do is touch on it just specifically for you.
Nah, you ain't got to do all that, G.
All right. Listen, my brother, if you want to catch it again in its entirety, you can become a patron for $10 a month. It's on the Patreon. All my other live streams, other uncut content, it's on the Patreon. It will behoove you to do that, my brother. Thanks for calling.
Hey, quick question. You think that dude still Curry circuit?
You think what?
You think Steph Curry circuit?
I don't know if he's sent. I know he's balling out, but yeah, I don't know if he's what he's doing. All my info and what I thought about him is on Patreon. Mr. Serious, yes, you guys, you can contribute $5 to Patreon a month, $2. Support either whatever tier you want, but I don't know. It's all on the Patreon, so if you want to check that out, go ahead, brother. Appreciate you for calling, man. He said, finally, Darius getting people off the line that don't add. Well, and go ahead, talk to us where you from, my brother. Yo. I feel that Aisha's situation is going to encourage more feminists to reveal female nature. Well, here's the thing, guys. Women gonna continue to reveal female nature simply because it goes unchecked. Women could not do any of this shit that they doing now. You understand that? They could not like openly say they was sluts. They could not openly say they was doing all these different things because they would be shamed for it. Now they have no issue with saying how they feel about men, how they gonna get money from men, how they gonna use men, all this shit like that. They have no fear. Go ahead. Yo.
What's good, D?
What's going on, man?
Man, chilling, man. Yeah, another good show, man. Good topics. Yeah, Aisha Curry, she crazy. She crazy, man. She know niggas be hitting on her. She bullshit. I think she's trying to sell some products or something, trying to get in the mainstream media and try to sell some shit. Cause I know damn well her DMs be lit.
Well, the thing about it is, and I don't want to continue to go over that crap because I did a whole 2.5 hour live stream yesterday. It was 750 plus deep. So I don't want to rehash what I talked about, but the fact of the matter is, she said that for a reason. You know, she wanted attention. She wanted to be in the limelight. She hit the wall. She's 30 years old currently, and she wants the attention. She haven't done her whole face. You know, so that's about it.
But yeah, man, on the top of today, man, if you're flaking and ghosting, man, you just can't give a fuck. You just can't give a fuck.
And the thing about it is, and I've got to that point. You got to see how to train yourself not to give a fuck, which is hard to do for a lot of men. You know, like it's hard for a man to set up a date for Friday. Let's say a lot of guys are setting up dates for tomorrow, and they excited to see this female. They've been texting back and forth. You know, she been giving him, showing him a lot of attention. She's excited, and guess what? When tomorrow comes, 2 hours before the date, she's gonna say, "Hey, I'm unable to make it. I'm sorry." And as a man, you like, how can you? It's hard for you to say, "Well, whatever, man," because you really see when it comes to a date, men have to mentally prepare for that shit. Women just show up. That's why it's so easy for them to just be like, well, whatever. Men have to say the right things, not say the wrong things, do this, do that, body language, whole frame. So it's a lot that goes into an actual date with a female. And that's why men get so upset, whoever still dates. They're like, man, these bitches, man. It's hard to not get upset when a bitch flake on you. Me, I don't give no fuck. Because she flake, I'm going to still be here at the house.
Yeah, and you know what, man? I think one way man can, like, to prevent that bullshit, man, stop taking these bitches out. Invite her, man, to your fucking house. If she can't get there, tell her, then, all right, I'll come pick you up, man.
No, that bitch better take an Uber.
They set up a whole big date, bro.
She better take an Uber.
So we gonna go out to the lunch dinner, or we gonna go to the bar, we gonna go over here, and then you get your host and then she play. Then now you know what I mean, you're talking, which is normal. I mean, no matter if it's a girl or whoever, you set up an appointment with somebody and they play don't feel comfortable. I think but if you invite her to your house, you don't give a fuck. You be like, shit. I was gonna be at the house anyway. If you don't want to come, bye. You know, I'll talk to you later. I ain't gonna talk to you. I just leave the phone dry. You know, I'm not gonna respond until you hit me back up, and then I'll be like, all right, what you trying to do?
Right.
Trying to come over? Fine. I had a bitch today, you know. Like, I think, you know, I was texting a girl, and I was like, all right, come over. You know what I mean? I thought we was gonna come over for a movie right at my house, right? And then she started acting kind of, you know what I mean? She started acting like she didn't know what was up. But then finally she stopped saying things, and then she was like, okay, I don't got no car. I ain't got no ride or whatever. I was like, all right, man, say less. I'll come pick you up. So she was just looking for any fucking way to get out of this shit, right? So essentially, when I said I'll come pick you up, she was like, nah, I just don't want to meet in your house or whatever. Let's go to the park or some shit. I was, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, man. A lot of these bitches try to do ultimatums and shit. Like, asked the bitch,
So I just let that bitch go. I just let that shit on red. Like, I'm not gonna waste my time. Like, you know what it is.
yeah, you already know.
You know what I mean? But I think, dude, until you get to that point, you just gonna be, like that one car, he stuck on that one girl because she gives a good top. Like, come on, bro.
Right.
There's too many girls out here.
Well, a lot of times, again, that certain treatment, that certain feeling, a lot of guys get stuck in it. It's how it is. I mean, I was there before years and years ago. Like, a bitch got a fat. I remember this one bitch. She was a pog. She wasn't even a pog like that, but she had a nice fat ass too. And then I used to fuck her. In this field. Like, we used to go to this grass area. It was the summertime. I used to lay out like a blanket. I used to lay out a blanket and shit. And she was kind of weird because I went to school with her, but I used to see her. I'm like, that she had a fat fucking ass. But I was like, and she just never said nothing in school. And I remember and I had hit her up on Facebook. She used to like my status on Facebook, so I just shot her a shot on Facebook, and she's like, hey, and we was always around each other, and she never said shit. It was weird. I was like, I didn't give a fuck really. I was like it's like she really. It was like she was weird. So then I used to go to this field, and I just lay out a blanket. It was the summertime. I fucked her 4 good times. I'm talking about straight from the back, smack, and then I basically fell for the chick. I was like, man, and she probably was just in it for the sex, but I had kind of fell. And what happened was, I remember I asked her, we should, we should take things a step further. I like you and everything. Once I said that, bitch was gone. Was out of there, man. So I beat.
And then you know what there is? You was right too, man. When you said this age too, man. I think sometimes some of these things that you know, you just gotta go through that shit. Cause it's hard for a young dude to already be, like somebody who's 25 or 27 or some shit. You gonna have to go through some of that, puppy love or whatever, catch your feelings and then realize this. I'm telling you, like, waking up.
Yeah, man.
That's what I experienced about it, man.
That's how it is.
You're young for that. You need to play the field first as much as you can, and then settle down. I don't know. What's a good age to settle down? Like 35? Shit.
Say it again.
Settle down. When you think it's a good age to start just settling down, stop fucking all the hoes and just.
Shit.
What you think? Should we never settle down as MGTOW, or what you think?
Well, here's the thing. Whether you go your own way or not, here's the thing. For all the men, because for every man that doesn't go his own way, me, I'm never settling down because I don't need to. Now, and I said before, I have 2 children. I don't need to have any more. There's nothing that I can. If I get in a relationship with a woman, I won't be able to get any more than I'm getting from fucking her already. So I already made my peace with that. Now, for the average guy or the guy that still believes in this fairy tale fuck ass dumb shit, he should wait till he gets his money together, man. Gets his resources together, and I mean, I can't even say it because I can't. It doesn't even make sense to settle down because the pussy it's everywhere, literally. Like when you have your life together, it's like so effortless to get. I mean, and I'm not saying you can you don't gotta have no vagina here and there, but I mean, you can have some consistent vagina for years from one chick and I settle down. It's just settling down to me at this day and age, man. You getting a damaged product anyway, and that's just my opinion.
Yeah, you getting some fucked up shit that you ran through. You know what I'm saying? All I need is the bitch to come clean the floor, some food, and then go and get the fuck out. Come back next week.
All right, listen, brother. I appreciate you calling, man. Thank you so much.
All right, brother. Take care.
His phones be scratching. Guys, make sure you support the stream. Donate to the church tonight. We got 400 deep in here. A lot of y'all talk like y'all in the shower or under the blanket or maybe calling from space, from NASA. I don't know. Maybe a lot of guys in relationships, man. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of guys are in full-blown relationships but love my content, so they go hide, man. Guys be literally hiding. They go in a blanket, like, all right, baby, I'm going to sleep early. They pop their headphones in and they listen. A lot of guys act like they going to the gym at night. They got a live-in woman, wife. Some guys, they go to their car real quick, but they act like they checking the mail, or they run into the store real quick just to get a call. Some guys do that. A lot of guys, because it's the red pill. I'm not saying I'm contagious, but the truth is contagious. A lot of guys have found this way of life out, the truth out, and they're like, man, I got a woman here, so I can't just fully get rid of her. So they go into hiding. I'll be honest. They go into hiding. If I get 10 numbers, 7 out of 10 will flake. Man, you got 8 out of 10 to flake, man. You might as well, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Call the show. 8 out of 10 are flake, 9 out of 10. Shout out to Rayshawn Johnson. Thank you for showing your support, brother. So for guys that want to settle down, shout out to Jovan Stuckey. This is the end game. Here's the thing about the end game when it comes to whole being a man and settling down and all that shit. My thing is for you guys. I understand you want the family, right? But you do have to take into account the family court system, and also just think, if you don't have to be a super high value guy, right? You can just have your shit together, your life together. You have standards and everything. Your place is clean. You can have vagina pussy coming in and out, left and right, every fucking week, every weekend. Literally. You can. You only got to be a Tyrone Chad or Pookie. You can just be a 9-to-5 guy. You have all type of vagina coming through. Because you got your life together and you got your head on straight and all this other shit. I'm serious. So with that being said, it's like settling down. It's so many women out there that's just like, why would I just strap myself to one woman and just she giving me a headache? She nagging me. She doing all this crazy shit. That's just my opinion. A lot of guys don't see it that way. You want that fairy tale though? Well, go ahead. Go have the fairy tale. I'm not stopping. No, I'm just saying from my point of view, and I'm trying to get you to understand, like, the fairy tale is not signing your life away on the marriage license. That's not the fairy tale, man. Do you guys know, if you're a high value man, if you hold yourself to a certain standard, you control the ship. You control the show. You can have a female that you dealing with long term consistently, and just have a little long term chick that you fucking, she come over, y'all hang out or whatever, y'all go out to this place and this place, but it ain't no relationship, marriage type of thing. There are tons of women who want that shit. You understand? There are tons of women who will go for that shit. Dating women is a nightmare. Dating me, to me, I've done other things. Shot the devil man, crybaby. Females nowadays get mad and passive aggressive when you don't give them attention. Yeah. And that's another part of the dating aspect I don't like. The whole passive aggressive, in and out. A woman makes her decisions on how she feels. I personally don't want to tie myself down to that. Her decisions are made on, I don't feel good today, so I don't want to suck your dick. I don't want to do this. I don't. How about I say I don't feel? I can't say that. If I don't feel good, I ain't gonna go into work. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna fire my black ass. Quick as hell. I'm gonna lose my job. I ain't gonna be able to have no shit in life. I'm gonna be on the street. So if a woman says, "Oh, I don't feel like having sex. I just don't feel like sucking your dick today. I don't feel like it." Have an attitude, passive aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fire your bitch ass. And me personally, I don't have time for that in no relationship, man. I'm not with you for just to have you motherfucking around. To you to just take up space. Shout out to Howard Cooper. No, I'm with you. You with me, excuse me, to pleasure me and to serve me. And if you ain't doing those, or you feel like that, 6 months into it, I don't want to do that no more. You want to do things that you want to do at your own time, you know what? Okay, listen, I ain't gonna try to deal with that. And this is why I can't be in a relationship, because it's too much tit for tat bullshit with women. Too much tit for tat, negative headaches, attitude, mad. She feeling a certain way. She don't feel like cooking dinner no more. The blowjobs get half-assed. All this extra shit. I gotta deal with the motherfucking in-laws. They don't like my black ass for whatever reason. I ain't trying to deal with all that shit, man. The drama, that's just too much. So for me, now for a lot of you guys, I said this before, I made my peace. Now for whatever you guys want to do, that's on you. That's no big deal. But I don't mind having a female that's consistently around, whatever the case may be. But if I'm signing my name on a dollar line, she has her place, I have my own place. Okay, cool, we can have a good time, whatever the case may be. But me coming to all these motherfucking +1 weddings and shit, me coming to do all this extra shit, the in-laws, they ask me, so every time we come over for a holiday, so what do you do for work? You still at that place? You still at that place? You still at that place working? How's your job going? Motherfucker, I'm employed. The fuck? You gonna ask me what I like to do for fun? Are you gonna ask me anything else but are you still at that power plant? Are you still at that hospital working? How's that position, man? The fuck do you like? Even the in-laws just see you as a utility. God damn. Every motherfucking crazy. We are being manipulated by the Ross. Yeah, I'm talking about what the fuck is this man talking about? I'm talking about some Rothschild and some shit. Motherfucker, I'm living for me. Weddings are funerals with a cake. Oh man. Like females really be doing that shit. Brainwashing motherfuckers, man. And that's what it's about. I know it's just when getting in relationships, like I just came from my daughter's, they had like an art thing at their school, right? And I'm there, I'm like the only black dad there. But I see the husbands and wives, and majority of the women are just like leading the interaction with shit. Like you can see them, they in control. And I was looking at the husbands at my daughter's school. These motherfuckers worn down, like slouched over, just like they body just like it looked like their life got sucked out of them. And I'm looking at these men like. Like this one guy, I ain't gonna front, man. I forgot his name, man. I think I know his name. He tall. He asked me like, can I play basketball with him? He's like, yeah, we should play basketball, Darius. And I'm like, all right, man. We exchanged. No, I don't know what happened though. This dude like 6'7". See, he like 6'8". I think he played basketball. He had to. But like I can like when he shake my hand, and his voice is so. His voice is so raspy. It's like somebody like took life out of him. And he like, yes, this how this how we talk. I'm gonna try to impersonate it real quick, man. This is how we talk. Hold on, I'm trying not to laugh. And his wife, kind of cute. I ain't gonna front. His wife, she's a good looking chick, but you know she hit the wall. But I think he probably played basketball, and his wife looked like a cheerleader type. Nice little ass too. But this is how we talk. He like, hey, how's it going, Darius? I'm like, hey, what's going on, man? Hey, I'm doing great. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with your voice, man? I'm like, and he just seems so timid, like it seemed like his like wife like beat him or something like that. Like, it's like when the wife like walking around, because we was in my daughter's classroom, right? And he's sitting there, he like standing back, like he way over here. Like basically, like it seemed like the wife told him to go stand over there. And you know, and he was just standing there like, I'm like, you fucking 6'8", fucking weirdo. You know, and I'm like, and like I get this feeling like not just low energy, it's just he didn't have no life. Like he was like a timid, like y'all been around somebody that's real timid? Have y'all been around somebody that's timid? Like you know that timid spirit? Like hey, how's it going? Like they unsure about shit, like they looking around like looking at the floor, like that's the type of like vibe he gave all the time. And then his wife was so authoritative, like, you know, that bitch about 5'4". Cute little chick too. Little MILF. I'm like, and that's why like when you get in a marriage or relationship, like that's what happens. Like the life gets sucked out of you, bro. And I see it from like, it wasn't just him at my daughter's school. It was like all type of motherfuckers, man. Like all the dudes was like they like servants. Like, come on, honey. I'm like, and I was looking at the dude, man, you fucking big giant ass, like fucking weirdo. Yo, bro, I catch an attitude whenever people talk down to me. I always pay attention to how couples act in public, how the man is being treated. Seriously, man. She probably did some voodoo on him. Like the young. But I'm gonna admit, there's some, this is one pog in my daughter's school. No, it's a couple of them. No, I'll take it back. It's a lot. It's a lot of pogs. But it's a lot of I already talked about Aisha Curry, Andre Appleton. Go to the fucking Patreon and go sign up and see that shit. I'm not talking about old shit that I already talked about. Become a patron. Like it's a lot of pogs, and thing about it is they just hit the wall. Cause I'm 30 years old. They just hit the wall, so they still got a little appeal to them. But you like these, some bitches is going downhill. And I don't know. It's this one white chick. She's a fucking pog. And I'm looking like, and guess what? Her husband is a beta type of guy. I'm looking like, bro, you kind of stayed in that. Are you? Oh, Chris Foster, he playing games. That's what you're here for. We got you out of here, man. You just trolling. You don't get enough out of it. Not of it trolling, man. I'm glad how you talk on different subjects. You get your own Netflix TV show. Thank you, my brother. Fat women are usually the loudest ones. But yeah, man, it's a lot of nice little. It's some sluggers there. But the thing about it, what I noticed about not all of them pogs, but they're like a step below, a level below a pog. So it's a thick white chick. They're like a level below. And the vast majority of them work out, you know, and they pleasant to be around. They nice, they kind, you know. No, I'm not saying that, but there's a reason why they got married. Somebody wifed them up because they're pleasant to be around more often than not. They got a nice soft voice. Hey, hi Darius, hi. Type of shit. They have a soft voice, like a mini, yeah, like mini BBWs. There we go. Shut the Money Mayweather. Literally mini BBWs. Or Minnie Mouse. So at my daughter's school, it's just, it's some nice little chicks. And now you get some off work shepherd. Shout out to Morpheus McTow. Thank you for contributing. He contributed while he was at work. He contributed now he got off. I have to go now. Why do y'all tell me y'all gotta go? Just leave. You give a fuck about you being here? Well, I do care, but why do you guys say I'm going to sleep now? Or I remember when some guy said I'm going to use the bathroom, I'll be back. Why type that? Just go and come back. I just got a relationship that lasted 4 days because I got rid of her. I would like to call the show and tell the brotherhood. Oh, call Fitness Chico. Call the show. Suspect. Shout out to Mr. 666 McTow, kayaker from South Australia. He said he'd call in a second. A lot of times, guys, I'll have to catch up on the live stream on Patreon. Yeah, we have some good stuff in here, man. This girl sent me a Snapchat of her and her friend saying some shit like, "Aren't we cute?" It feels like she's starting for me to compliment her and validate. They do love to suffer, guys. This is why they never happy. Like, don't you notice that? Like, if you like do things nice for a woman, she don't like that. Like, if she's not unhappy, then she's not happy. That's how women are, man. If she ain't unhappy, if she's not unhappy, she's not happy. That's how it is. You can never make a woman happy. The more you do for her, look at Aisha Curry from yesterday. That bitch unhappy as hell. She is not happy. And she got the world, literally. And that bitch look like a squirrel. She has the world, and guess what? Still ain't happy. Nothing is good enough. How you have everything and still mad. Well, that's how women are. They can have everything and it's nothing. That's why, and that's why I agree, Mr. Calvin Baldwin. That's why if Steph Curry, just think about it, guys. Look at your life. You ain't nowhere near Steph Curry. You would never be nowhere near where he gonna be. Nowhere. If Steph Curry cannot make that female happy, that bitch is on TV, on cooking shows and playoff games. If Steph Curry cannot make Aisha Curry happy, you think your little salary gonna make a bitch happy? Your little 3-bedroom house? That motherfucker Steph Curry got marble floors and chandeliers all through his house. You got a 3-bedroom house and 2 bathrooms. That motherfucker got 8 bathrooms and 16 rooms in his house in California in Beverly Hills. If you ain't if Steph can't make no bitch happy, we all doomed. We all doomed. Yeah, I'm thinking we balling. We like, okay, man, bruh, it's over with. Booster Coyote. She probably has a gold plate. Man, that bitch got everything, bro. Everything. That bitch on national TV. Like in playoff games or like if they make the finals, they gonna show her ass. Cheering and shit. Yay, my baby. Like, if it wasn't for Steph Curry, she wouldn't be we wouldn't know about this bitch. Yeah, no dude want her. She not even attractive like that. Go ahead, talk to us. Where you from, my brother?
Hey, this is Fitness Chico. Can you hear me good?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so I just want to tell the brotherhood the relationship that I was just in that lasted 4 days, and I got rid of her real quick. You guys listen, all right? So I know online dating is a waste of time, but I tried it out, all right? I was on Tinder, and I basically wrote a list in my bio of what I require, just like how a woman would do. I literally wrote this, all right?
Okay.
I want no kids. I want no marriage. I want no pets, all right? Those were the first 3 of my requirements, all right? I think pets annoy me, you know. Kids, obviously, marriage, just too big of a gamble. I'm just going to totally avoid it, all right? And the 4th thing I said is that I'm going to prioritize my 2, sometimes 3 jobs over you. I put that in my bio. I am prioritizing my comeback into baseball over you because I've lost a lot of weight, hence my name is Fitness Chico. And believe it or not, I got more matches putting that in than I would so on any other bio, which doesn't make sense because we all know women want marriage for financial security and kids, you know, for the chance of child support and ruining a man's life. So what happened was I went on 3 dates with this girl before she agreed to be my girlfriend. And she was all, and she knew, obviously it was on my bio. She knew exactly what I wanted, all right? And at first she was okay with it. But then shit got real after the 4th day. And I worked my 2nd job without seeing her, and she was throwing a hissy fit, and she was bitching about it, and she wanted me to prioritize her, and I just said, bam, got rid of her. Just over. Done. Like I told you, bitch. I told you exactly what my plan was. So it's just how it is, man. You just got to get rid of these women as soon as they give you a hard time, because had I given in, had I essentially, you know, called out of work or stopped working 2 jobs and started hanging out with her, she would have expected more down the road. Because like people say, you give them an inch, you give them a mile. All right, they'll take it a mile. So just wanted to put that out there, guys. You need to prioritize yourself as a man, and they should be serving you. You should not be serving them. Okay, they want to be treated like queens. That means you should be treated like a king. And kings are over queens as far as I've checked.
Okay, question. Finish, Joe.
Yeah.
This woman, and you met her on Tinder, you said?
Yes.
From a scale of 1 to 10, how good does she look?
She was about a 7.5 in my eyes.
Okay, 7.5. And that's with makeup, right?
Yes.
So we'll give her a 7, a 6. So she was a 6.5. When you took her on 3 dates, did you pay?
I paid for the first 2, and she paid for the 3rd one.
Okay. Did you get any vagina out of it? Any pussy?
Once. On the 3rd date.
On the 3rd date. And what made you attracted to her? Like what you know?
I mean, I won't lie. She seemed real feminine because, like I said, she was on board with everything with the first 3 days. She obviously saw my bio. I took her out 3 times. We talked about basically life and how we think. Maybe she thought I was joking around, or maybe she thought she would change me, like she tried, you know, changing a bad boy or something like that. Maybe she tried to change me, but as soon as she realized that, you know, I have a backbone and I have common sense, that she basically just threw a fit about it, and I got rid of her.
And what were you seeking from this woman? A relationship?
Yeah, I was just seeking a relationship, yeah. Because honestly, like, like I want to get married and have a family, but the thing is, I can't find a woman to do that with.
How
Like
old are
I
you?
feel like
How old are you?
I'm 23 right now.
Okay. And you want
I'm
to get
about to be 24.
and you want to get married and have a family?
Yeah, but no, like not even just like that's my natural instinct, and I feel like every man thinks like that. Like every man wants to treat a woman well. Every man wants to have a feminine woman because I also have good genetics. Like, and I want to pass that down. Like I want to have a family and pass my good genes down. But with how laws are, and basically with how women are, it's just not worth it.
I agree. Well, what do you,
Because
go ahead.
because I'm 6'3", like you.
Okay.
And I feel like I have above average facial features too. Like I feel like I'm a pretty good looking man, and I
Okay.
want to be able to pass that down. And and I was a 3-sport athlete and just naturally a strong man.
Okay.
And I want to be able to pass that down. But like I said, I have standards, and once these women realize that you have standards and a backbone, because your prior life stream you talked about how fat men don't get attention, and I absolutely agree because I used to weigh 360 pounds, being a 6'3" man, and now I weigh 230.
How did you, question. How did you get up to 360 pounds? Wait, you was a 3-sport athlete in high school?
No, when I was fit in high school, but when I was age 19 through 23, right about now, is when I stopped playing sports, and obviously I ate like a king and
Wait a minute.
way too much.
Wait a minute. That's backtrack. So in high school, what sports did you play? You played 3 sports?
Yeah, I played football, wrestling, and baseball.
Football, wrestling, and baseball. What position did you play in football?
Right tackle on the offensive line.
And how much did you weigh when you was in high school?
I was about 240, 250.
Okay. And you blew up basically after high school, and you got down and to respectable weight.
Yeah,
And now
230. Yeah, I feel like 230 is a respectable weight for a 6'3" man, but I'm trying to get lower too.
Okay.
But yeah, I can tell you guys from experience, when I was 360 pounds, women didn't even look my way. Like, it was sad. And I could tell you that working out will get you laid. Just facts. Like, being 230 now, like, I'm relatively skinny, and it's all the difference in the world. And it's just sad because a woman that's, like you said, like your 80-20 video was a perfect example of that. Yeah, 80-20 rule, what I think it's called. Like how a woman that's a 4 and overweight can sleep with a man that's like an 8 to a 10 and is totally just shredded and fit. I mean, that's true. It's absolutely true.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen that being 360 pounds and being 230 and being fit now. So.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, you won't commit to none of them basic ass below average looking chicks, would you?
Oh no, heck no.
And that's what the divide comes in at. Women think that, okay, if I fuck, I can fuck, like let's say you're an 8 out of 10, right? They can fuck
Right.
you, and she can be a 5 out of 10, and she think she deserves your commitment, but you just want a quick nut, right? And that's where
Yeah.
the issue comes into play, man.
Yeah, and it's like I'm telling the truth straight up of how I want as far as when it comes to online dating in my profiles. So it's like, and then another thing too, you talked about, women wanting like homeless thugs and like bad boys and whatnot. I can tell you guys being up here in Seattle, if you have good weed, you're getting laid. Just end of story. Like, I mean, I've been a drug and alcohol free guy my whole life. Just me personally, I just never gotten into that. But I can tell you, because of those standards, women saw me as the nice guy sometimes, and they went for the homeless thugs or the druggies or the drug lords because they had money and they'd sell them drugs that they were addicted to. So that's obviously facts. I mean, I saw it firsthand.
Okay.
So
from here, you still want a family, you still want to get married and replicate your genes. So where do you want to go from here?
Basically, I mean, obviously I'm still working on self-improvement. I mean, I need to get my own place. I mean, it's pathetic that I don't. I mean, that's part of the reason why I'm working 2 to 3 jobs now. And I've been getting my life together the last year, losing my weight, getting my weight together, but that's basically what I'm looking forward to. I'm setting my goal on getting my own place rather than chasing women. I feel like that's the best route for me to go. So I'm just going to keep working my 2 to 3 jobs, maybe even make a comeback to baseball, because I could have been a college pitcher until I gained weight, and that's the sad thing too. So that's basically what I'm working back to.
Okay. Well, good luck with that, my brother. Remember, these women ain't changing. They some savages out here. All right.
Oh yeah, absolutely. My friend I think is actually going to go through the court system pretty soon. I'm going to have to catch up with him, but yeah, I mean, I've seen it firsthand too out here in Seattle. You guys beware.
Thanks for calling, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you have a good one, dude.
Some guys ain't gonna never learn, man. Stay away from the coochie courts. And another thing, reason I don't want to get like committed and shit. It's like, or married, you got to pay for the wedding, the engagement ring. It's too like, guys. It's tough out here for as a man, but taking care of another body, another female. I don't know about y'all. That's just me, man. I'll speak for myself. That's some shit. Go ahead, man. Talk to us where you from.
Hey, I'm Tyler. How's it going?
Doing great.
I got a quick question.
Go ahead.
Fuck you.
I knew it was coming. That's why I cut you off. That's why I cut you off. I knew it was coming. You ain't get a split second. As soon as I heard, I got a quick question. Say, go ahead. Hey, when y'all call, I got my finger right by the button. So y'all say some dumb shit or try to scream, I just clicked. Shout out to Lightwood, man. I just clicked. Oh, man, I love you guys, man. I love being here. Feels great to be a male. Been there, done that. Now we're black. Always clap their hands. Mr. Salvadorian MGTOW, you've been saying a lot of slick shit lately. Like, it's been like sly, but like Salvadorian MGTOW, he'll say some slick shit, but then he'll say some like you just said right now, but then he'll comment like 5 other things on top of the slick shit, so it can kind of go over my head, so I can be at ease. So he'll say like, what do you say? Blacks always clap their hands. Then he'll say, man, the feminist court system is shit. Or he say, never get married. So I can be basically sweep it under the rug. A lot of y'all do some slick shit like that here, man. Y'all think I don't catch that. Oh, somebody was calling. The Hawks watching. Oh, man. All right. Hey, somebody was calling. Sorry, my brothers. Call the show, please. Please call the show. Shout out to Mr. Chad S. He said, get the do-rag on. But let's stick to the lecture, man. All in all, like, women be wanting too much, though. That's the thing. It's too much. I'm not saying, okay, trying to finish Chico, a provider or whatever, but it's too much. Because women got so picky. I understand that you gotta have your life together as a man and all that shit. But if you just coming to the table and demanding shit, like you can, okay, like this is what women do, babe. This is the modern woman. Do you got this to offer? Do you got that? Do you got that? I'm looking for this. I'm looking for that. And you're looking like, okay, if I bring that, what am I getting? You get me. Like, what you mean I just get you? Like, and so sometimes they ask, so what you mean what you get? Like I have women ask that, like, so if I do all that, what do I get? And women say, what do you mean what do you get? Like they confused. Like they're looking like I'm what you get. Seriously, man. He got a long list and they ain't bringing shit. Nobody trying to deal with that, man. Eventually, we will have high-tech sex bots. Women want you to jump through hoops. Like, that's the thing. I can see, they like, the thing about it, man, with the whole dating thing, they don't even make dating appealing. Like, they just be like, okay, you do A, B, C, D, do Z, and I might let you fuck me. I might let you, if you be a good boy on this date, I might let you get another chance to take me on a second date. That's how dating is. You be a good boy, you pay for the shit, you take care of everything. She eat off your dime, drink off your dime. And then if you a good boy, she'll give you the chance to take her on another date. If you a good boy. What type of shit is that? Yes, I still do one-on-one sessions, Ferris. Email me. And that's anybody who wants a one-on-one session. Shoot me an email. I'll tell you the price. It's a flat, low-rate fee. We can set that up. Here's my email. The average woman thinks they deserve a man above. Guys, let me tell you something right now. I'm 6'3". I still get flaked on. I still get, like, I still get all types of hell. It's not even no better. So a lot of guys believe, like, oh, I'm 6. You 6 foot tall, Darius. You over 6 foot. So you got it made. Man, bitches, it seems like they do you worse. Like, it seems like the height don't even matter. They just, okay, it's like, bitch, do you know who the fuck I am? Bitch, I got good genetics by default. Well, thanks to my parents, excuse me. And these bitches will still play games. So guys, don't even gawk over like, oh, I'm 6'3", Darius, and you might be 5'8", 5'9". That don't mean shit. Trust me, that don't mean anything. They will flake on you. They will ghost you. They will play games. It's like, bitch, I don't think you can find many guys that's walking around at 6'3" at least. But these bitches don't care. They like, well, guys, you understand? To women, guys, we're just a disposable shit show. That's all we are. We are a disposable shit show to women. You understand? That's all we are. Women will play games. Doesn't matter how good you look. Yeah, they don't matter. It don't matter how good you look. And honestly, I believe the better you look or the taller you are, what'll happen is in their mind, I think that, how do I explain this? That they want to conquer the beast. They want to chain the beast up and have the beast, the guy with the best genetics, best looking guy or taller guy to chase after them. Like they think like, if he's like 5'6" or something like that, like she like, okay, I can have him chase me. But it's not a lot of guys that's 6 foot and taller that come around often around her. So I believe they want to tame that guy. Because the 5'6" guy is not necessarily a challenge. They're like the average looking guy is not a challenge. So that's why a lot of attractive men or tall men have issues in the dating game, because a lot of women just want to train you. They want to conquer you and break you down. And that's what dating basically is. Breaking you down by way of her dangling pussy over your head. She breaking your ass down. And after she break you down, and you become her pet. Shot the elusive Mike. Used your who is this time on a flaky bitch. And she gonna respond it with no one. I never laughed so hard in my life. Good line of theirs. Shout out to Mr. Elusive Mike. I actually got a lot of guys have been enjoying my text thread type of thing. The whole text this, text that on YouTube. I mean, I've been getting tons of views on these videos, so I think I'll do more of those here and there. I actually had a really good text thing I might do. Or I might just throw it on the fucking Patreon. Make y'all fucking contribute. Because this is free wisdom. Women definitely hate it. You dress better and have more style. Women hate that. Shout out to Start at 90. Shout out to Mr. Azri, bro. You deserve more subs, man. I'm trying to get to 50K. That's the goal by the end of the year. That's why all these pro athletes ended up being major simps. Look at Scottie Pippen. Listen, pussy is a hell of a drug, man. Pussy is a hell of a drug. That'll have you doing some dumb, fucking idiotic ass stupid shit, man. Pussy is a hell of a drug. It's slayed many men. It's broken down many men. It's made men cry, beg. It done took down civilizations. That's why I choose to pump it up, because again, I don't want to get attached like that. Because I know that if I happen to get attached to a woman, everything it's gonna crumble down. It's gonna go down. I know I won't have control of myself as a male. I won't have control of myself, you know? And that's why women won't act like, when they say like, I'm looking for love or I want romance, what they're saying is they're looking to conquer you. Because once a man loves, it's a wrap. If a woman tells me she loves me, that shit is a fucking feeling, man. That ain't nothing. This is why every woman always says, I'm looking for love. I want romance. Because it's an act. They want a man to slave. When a man falls in love with a woman, bruh, I done did some of the dumbest shit that I mean, just listen to the calls. We had a guy call in. He said he spent $2,600 on a female because he loved her. He said he was a stepdad to this one kid. That's what love is. Men do the craziest shit. Go bankrupt over some pussy. Lose homes. Lose vehicles. Damn near lose their life for pussy, man. Real talk. It's conditional love. Watching out for fish scented. My ears were bleeding. Yeah, he was like, that shit was crazy. I never look at Jeff Bezos for the pussy. Bro, do y'all know when women see shit like Jeff Bezos and that mistress, they looking like, yo, the power of my pussy can get a man to do to lose billions. That's why I choose not to get attached, man. Because I know what that pussy will do to you. Even a blowjob will make your ass go crazy. I'm serious, man. Looking for a come up, they are ruthless. That's what women are, man. Their job on earth as a woman's job is to come up. Yeah, this Chris Bonilla, a billionaire. Jeff Bezos, the billionaire owner of Amazon, got caught sending nudes. Jeff Bezos, you can fuck any woman you want in this fucking world. Any woman. That's why men are stupid, bro. When it comes to women, we great at everything else. We done built this world. Literally, we built this world. Men. But when it comes to women, we are fucking stupid. And women know this. We are fucking retarded when it comes to women. We have fought wars. We built houses. The apartment complex you live in, guess who built that? A man. The house you live in, guess who built that? A man. This chair, who made that? Who put that together? A female didn't. I guarantee you. A man put that together. Guess who made this iPhone? Right here. See this iPhone? Apple? Who made that? A man. A male. We mastered everything, but when it comes to women, we mastered. Man. That's why I get up here every week and I go over shit and I come up with new lectures and live streams and sermons, because if we don't keep this shit going, guys, and if I said, man, I'm done, I don't want to do it no more, and I just stop doing it altogether, what'll happen is some of y'all will backslide, some of y'all will go back to simping, some of y'all will it will be a whole damn near apocalypse. Pussy and women are a hell of a fucking drug, and they know that shit. They know it. Believe me, man. That's why they love to decorate, because they only deal with the finished product. They didn't build the chair, but they sure know they are want to place it. Yeah. Placing shit over here, putting shit up here. You do all this shit, man. Shout out to TJ McAvoy Jensen. Women are scared to tell us directly they're not interested, so they waste our time with mind games. They play mind games because we are much stronger. Yeah. That's all it's about, man. I got a good video I'm gonna put out for you tomorrow too, guys. I think it's a toss up between two videos, man. I'm really excited for the video tomorrow. Of course, you guys can take it in and use it. But that's why women, thank you, TJ McAvoy Jensen. Women can never say, I'm not interested in you. Because they love that non-sexual attention. They getting boyfriend energy. Why they ain't giving up the pussy, man? A lot of the time, it's hard to walk away. That's why I tell guys, man, stop texting these bitches like that, man. Because when you would text these women and all that, and texting, and you invest in a lot of time, but then when she don't want to talk to you no more, and she ain't cooperating, in your mind, subconsciously, you like, man, I invested a lot of time. I've talked to her. I've put in time, and now I guess I can't leave the situation alone, even though she's showing signs that she ain't interested. That's how women be, man. That's why I don't take them bitches serious, man. I fuck these hoes and I keep that shit moving. I fuck these bitches, and I say that too. I am a Christian man. Damn it, I can start my own goddamn church. No pun intended. Literally, aside from this. Will I ever trust a woman ever again? No. Do I hate women? No. Not at all. I know the damage they can cause my life. Literally, they can cause my life. I know the damage that they have done to my life, man. And I've seen the damage they've done to so many. Guys, y'all got to see the emails, bro. Guys, if y'all think the phone calls is crazy, if I showed y'all my emails, you guys, man, it would blow your mind. Like I well accomplished men. I'm talking about men with doctors email me. I ain't talking about your little run-of-the-mill guy that work in a little warehouse or whatever. Shout out to all my warehouse workers. Doctors email me. Pilots email me, guys. Yo, this woman, guess what? This woman, somehow she ain't cooperating. She ain't cooperating. She on some bullshit. I'm like, bro, you are a fucking doctor. You are a fucking entrepreneur. I did a one-on-one session with this surgeon. I ain't gonna give his name out. I'm like, bro, you a surgeon. And you allowing bitches, this one female to let you lose sleep. He's like, yeah, man, he's like, something about her, dude. I don't. And I'm like, bro, you are a fucking surgeon. But that's how it is, man. I got all types of dudes from all types of walks of life. Black men, Hispanic men, Asian men, white men, all types of men who I do one-on-one sessions with having issues with women. And the reason why they're having issues is because like the surgeon, I'll give you an example. What he's doing is he's using logic because he's done, I think to be a surgeon, you got to go through like fucking 10 years of school or some shit, 8 to 10 years of school, right? Whatever the case it be. So he's using logic for everything. And so he's trying to apply logic to this Capri Sun, to this woman. And he's like, well, how does this work? And why does she do this? But women are using emotion, so he's never, the surgeon guy, he's never had to use emotion. He's so technical with his motherfucking cuts. He's been in school. He's read books his whole life. He's never had to use his emotion. His emotion's been out of everything in life. So when he get to a woman he like, he's wondering, what's going on? Like, why is she acting like that? And he wants a solution, right? And he wants to like know, why did she do this? And he's like looking and searching. He's like pen and paper type of thing. He's like, okay, how do I fit? It's like, I remember he was like, yeah, I got my pen and paper ready, Darius. So, how do I fix this? It's like a bullet point type of thing. I'm like, bro, it's not that. What I'm gonna tell you is not logical because women don't think like that, you know. And it was embarrassing. It was a good experience for me and for him. We talked about 2 good long hours, man. Yes, he did compensate me, but the fact of the matter is, this surgeon having issues with a bitch. Crazy, ain't it? He saved lives. She don't save shit. Y'all probably want to know her job. She was a receptionist. A receptionist, she was. She destroyed lives. He saves lives, literally. Ain't that some fucked up shit, guys? That's the type of calls I get, emails I get from guys. Crazy. Sad, man. I ain't giving $100,000. Shit. Could have upped the motherfucking cost, but I was like, man, I don't do it. I always charge everybody a flat rate fee, man. I enjoy more so doing it. I guess they're being compensated, but guys need to compensate and support. A lot of guys just want free wisdom. Go ahead, talk to me from it. Yo.
Hey, guys. I want to talk about something that you guys mentioned, right?
Okay.
You know how we talked about bitches and all of that type of stuff. I thought about something. I just wonder what you think about this. You know, when men say like bitches and slut and all of that, when we give these type of titles to females, what I've realized is subconsciously we do that, and I had to catch myself doing that. Subconsciously we do that because when you call a woman a bitch, really, you trying to single out one woman for being a bitch because in your mind, subconsciously, you're trying to compare and contrast one woman against the woman that you have. But really, all women are bitches. So when a man calls another woman a bitch, this slut, I don't want my girl doing this or this. The B word is really an egotistical thing to make a man feel like I have a good wife and this woman right here is a bitch. But really, I'm going to tell you the honest truth. I love bitches and hoes because that's all I want a woman for anyway, to have sex with. And to get a blowjob and to make me come. To me, it's nothing else to it. I think all women are bitches. Because it's like, when we say that, we are here from a relationship that our father had with our mother. We don't know what our mother was doing that night. Only thing we know, we ended up in this world. We don't even know what our own mothers was doing before she got pregnant with us. We don't know if we got pregnant in the backseat of a 1960 Chevy or what. And it's like we throw this word around because, and subconsciously we're trying to make it seem like because we got daughters that another woman is a bitch. And we use that word because we're trying to draw a line to make it seem like what we have is special. But really, in reality, we only think our sisters and something are not bitches because we have a blood relationship with them.
Well,
but to another man,
here's the thing, brother. Let me interject. It's almost 3 minutes. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I have 2 daughters they should be sleeping in a room. They're not bitches. And reason being, when I call a woman a bitch, like on my live stream, she's coming in disrespecting me, playing these games, over talking me, running her mouth. I call her a bitch because she's acting that way. If a woman is acting like a bitch out and about, a bitch is a bitch that's stuck up, that's belligerent, that's not submissive, that's combative, that's argumentative. That's my definition of a bitch. My daughters aren't like that. My mothers aren't like that. I don't have any sisters, but so I don't call them that. But if my children's mother was acting that way, she's a bitch. If a woman down the street is acting that way, she's a bitch. Every woman is not a bitch that you come into contact with, whether they blood or whatever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you this question. All right, you said like being stuck up, right? When you said that, do you mean like a girl giving you a hard time for you to sleep with them?
No, being stuck up is being difficult, my brother. Not just being giving me a hard time sleeping with me. If she's argumentative, if she's making things difficult, if she's intentionally causing friction in a situation and not just going my way and making things smooth, she's a bitch intentionally. She's doing it intentionally.
Okay, I understand. I can get that. I can get what you're saying. But yeah, the only thing I was saying is like, I really don't like even that Ayesha Curry situation. Like to me, that women can be so like camouflage that even the ones that don't even act difficult or whatever, they got so like the same way they wear makeup. I think the nature of a female is to disguise themselves. So even the ones that pretend to be good or whatever, it was real or whatever, at the end of the day, look at Ayesha Curry, how she came out, and you said the other day I was looking at the live stream, and you said that you had to even admit that you yourself was saying that she was a role model female, and then she did what she did, and then you was like, you can't trust none of these women. So that's what I'm saying. Like all of them, at the end of the day, all of them, they do the same thing. They all on the same team.
Well, here's the thing, my brother. Sorry, I had to interject. When I said Ayesha Curry, I was on board with her. She was a good woman. She got a cooking show. She's a wife. She does all this shit like that. She dresses. She don't dress slutty. She don't twerk. I never said she was a bitch. But when she pulled that stunt, the behavior that she did, now she's a bitch. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about her behavior, her mannerisms, how she is. Every woman is not a bitch until otherwise. Until I see otherwise. Until you. Let's matter of fact, let's say that. Let's say I'm dealing with a woman. Hello.
Yeah. What about this, Jerry? I'm just give this example.
Okay. One second. Let me give you an example, my brother. So let's say I'm dealing with a woman. Right? Let's say you're dealing with a woman and she let's say you guys are talking for about two. Let's say y'all been together for y'all been dating 2 months. Y'all been fucking consistently. She ain't been flaking. She ain't playing no games. She come through. Y'all go out. Y'all hang out. Everything is smooth. And then that 3rd month, let's say she start to act flaky, right? She flaked once. And let's say then she gets together with you the following week, and she comes over and she ain't trying to have no sex. She ain't trying to suck your dick like usual. She like, I don't feel like having sex. Or she's just, smacking her lips or kind of getting an attitude. She's now a bitch. She wasn't a bitch the first 2 months. But now your behavior is identified as being a bitch. That's what I mean.
So what about this? That's what I was going to say. So couldn't it be that they are all bitches except it's lying dormant in them and it activates at different periods? So just like if you take a seed, right? And every seed in nature, it has a different time to germinate. Some seeds germinate later than others. Some seeds bloom and blossom earlier than other seeds. Just like some women mature as far as physically, like growing breasts and things like that, before other women do. So I'm saying, could it be that the nature is inside of all of them, but in some it comes out earlier than others? It can be lying dormant.
I understand what you're saying. Every bitch. It can go that route if you want to look at it like that. Every bitch has the Ayesha Curry in her to say something like that, no matter how good of a woman she portrays herself. That I understand what you're saying from that route. From that perspective, I understand, and from my perspective, two sides. It's two sides to every coin.
Like, have you ever heard of like a not all? What do you call it? AWOL and NAWOL? Like, are you saying like one of these people that promotes the
Nawal,
A
Nawal,
word?
to Nawal. Yeah,
All
go,
women like that?
go ahead. Yeah.
Or are you like an A? Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying, are you, because I'm listening to everything you're saying. I listen to your show like every day. So, are you like an A-wall person? All women are like that? Wait, A-wall. Not all women are like that.
I understand what you're saying. Every woman has the capabilities of doing what Aisha Curry did. That's female nature. Now, when it comes to being a bitch, well, my understanding is, my interpretation of a bitch is a female that's uncooperative, that's playing games, that's making things difficult, that's not putting out when it comes to sex, that's flaky. Now she's a bitch. You understand what I'm saying? But every woman has that capability of doing that. Until she shows me otherwise, then okay, let's make things happen.
I do.
But and I understand what you said. It's two sides to every coin. Everybody has that bitch. That every woman has that bitch inside of them. But to me, until she brings it out, until she starts playing games, then I will, I treat you as such. Then now you a bitch, fuck you type of thing. You understand what I'm saying? But I understand what you're saying. Thanks for calling, brother. I appreciate it, man.
All right, no doubt.
Shout out to Mr. Vega for contributing. They definitely can flip on men. I have known married women to suddenly go off the rails and start sleeping around because they got bored. Hell yeah, man. That's some scary shit, bruh. Like I'm gonna keep it real. When I pick my daughters up from school, I see all of like the little MILFs, the little moms, some cute moms, they no front. And I can feel the looks they give me. And I'm not over exaggerating shit. I can feel the looks like this black, tall, stud looking guy. Like this one female in particular, but I can feel them like they need some new dick. Like, cause I know their husband's clearly at work. The vast majority of them married. Their husband's at work, right? And I'm the only, it's two other guys. Like one guy, he like an older guy. Another guy, he's like whatever. But I'm the only basically masculine guy when I come to pick up my daughters. Because, typically the husbands are working fucking 60 hours a week, 80 hours a week type shit, right? So I can feel like, it's almost like, guys, let's say you working at a warehouse, right? And some of y'all working at a warehouse, or you working at a facility where it's majority men, and they hire one female, right? And you look like they hired a female? Oh shit. And you looking like, guys, us men have the audacity to do that. We can look like, damn, that bitch, they hired a female? Us men, it's like 99% men. But that 1%, that one woman that come through, every guy like, on a machine, on a forklift, they're like, damn, look at that bitch. We gonna automatically look like, and don't give a fuck. But when it comes to women, they won't just be like, oh, look at that guy. Ooh. What women will do, they'll just sit back and like, look. Or they'll try to invite you to a play date. I got invited to about 3 play dates, literally this year alone. Now, maybe they might be friendly, maybe that, whatever the case may be. But the fact of the matter is, women like to hunt and search for new penis. Guys, married life gets boring for women. They're only married because they need security. That's it. Guys, you know how many wives don't like their husbands? Do you know how many wives do not like their husbands? A ton of wives, the vast majority of wives. Ew, he makes me sick. Ugh. Like I heard so many conversations. I'm at the park playing with my daughters, and I hear these women like talking about their husbands or their significant others. I'm like, bro, I'm glad I'm not in that fucking picture, bro. I'm glad I'm not. That's it's so fucked up too. Like my daughter's mom talked shit about me. I know she did behind my back to her other friends. We were together. I'm out there grinding, working. A lot of women do that. The vast majority of women do that shit because they don't want to be with a guy like that. They just with you. For all you men that are married, for all you men that are in long-term relationships that's about to get engaged or that want to settle down with this slut and spend the rest of your ever-loving days with her, she is with you for resources, and I promise you she gonna get tired of you. She gonna go fuck around on you. You are boring after so long, man. I promise you. I ain't trying to scare you, but that's just how it is. They get boring, man. Guys, women love entertainment. They get bored with one fucking guy. All that attention out there, that's crack to them. That is free crack. That attention, man. Literally free crack. That's why I could never settle down like that, man. These women got too many fucking guys, bro. Am I scared? Do I think I'm not incompetent or whatever, or I can't keep a woman, or maybe I suck in the bedroom? No, I'm none of that. I just know that a woman's nature, it's in her to seek other men. It's in her to get other attention. She wants to feel wanted. Look at Ayesha Curry. She got everything. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's in her nature. I'm not afraid of losing a female. Nobody should be. But I know that, listen, it's only a certain amount of time before she get bored. You can have a 10-inch, 12-inch dick, be Mandingo. Guess what? She gonna get bored of your ass. She gonna say, I need some new dick. It's just like a pair of shoes. A woman, but you can buy a woman 50 pair of shoes. After so long, she gonna say, I need some new shoes. I need a new purse. I need something new. That's how it is, man. When in relationships, women always need something new. Now, am I upset about that? No. It's just I've came to the realization that I myself can never keep a woman satisfied for so long. They want it all. Look at Ayesha Curry. She got it all. You don't got shit compared to Steph Curry. You never will. I never will. Shout out to Stefan Clinkscale's attention, love in her world. Yeah. Attention is greater than love in her world. Excuse me. Thank you, Mr. Stefan. That's how it is, man. Now, am I upset or am I down like, man, bro, I'm never going to be good enough? No. I know I'm good enough, but it's in her nature to what? Want more. I'm more than enough, but it's in her nature to want even more. Do you realize if you won the fucking lottery, that woman will eventually leave your ass or fuck with somebody else? How it is. You could be fucking a bitch crazy. I never forget I was fucking this one female. This bitch was screaming, bro. That bitch was straight screaming. I promise you. Like squirting everywhere. I'm looking like, yeah, this bitch gonna stick around. I fucked that bitch 3 times. She went flaky on me. And I remember I texted her the morning. I said, hey, you know what's going on? Cause she had left me like she was from Croatia or some shit. Anyway, she left me like a bottle of something. I don't know what it was. And I texted her in the morning. I said, hey, you know, you left this bottle. I'm not sure how to open it. It was like some fragrance, something. And she's like, oh, I don't have it with me like right now in front of me. And she like had a smiley face. Like, good morning. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You know, everything was great, right? Everything was cool. I text her like later on that day. I said, hey, when you feel, let's get together and hang out. Nothing. Like, what the fuck? Nothing. It was on a Monday too. And then I let it go. I let a day go by. What the fuck? Then Wednesday morning came. I was like, everything cool? This bitch immediately texted me and said, oh, I didn't realize I text you. I didn't text you back on Monday. Sorry, I'm kind of busy. I'm gonna be busy this week and this weekend and sometime and a lot of as soon as I seen that text, I didn't even text her back. I said, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about it. I didn't even text her back. She had other guys. It's just that simple. And the reason I didn't text her back because I was like, okay, I'll just pull back out and keep my energy and everything. We already fucked. I thought like I made my mark. We hung out 3 good times. I fucked her crazy 3 good times. I was fucking that bitch mouth. I was doing all type of shit. I remember she told me no guy's ever done that to me. Like she was giving me the stare like she was obsessed type of shit. Then out of nowhere, boom, just like that, and nothing I did wrong. Nothing I did wrong. Monday came, boom, nothing. And then guess what? I pulled back. I said, I ain't gonna message her or nothing like that. Just see if she gonna, message me. Guess what? Gone. Just like that. Look at my fingers. Just like that. Gone. What did I do wrong? Nothing. You know what happened? It was just my turn. Shout out to Franklin Hatch. It was just my turn. And I knew in the back of my mind that I'm like, shit is kind of too good to be true. Because when we first hung out, we went to this we went to this GameWorks place, right? And we played like these games and all that shit. We was playing like for like 2 hours. She paid for everything. It was like she paid like $70. We was using a little game card and all that shit. Everything was good. We went out to eat. She paid. Came back to my place, smashed. So I didn't even invest. So it's not like I was investing money or nothing like that. She did all the investing, and guess what? Bitch just gone. It was just my turn. A lot of times she can do all the work and she still leave your ass. You can give her crazy dick, she still leave your ass. You know? That's how it be, bro. What can a man do besides keep it moving? Well, I mean, I didn't invest monetarily. I mean, it's okay at the time, but I'm saying I didn't do no driving. I didn't do none of that, all that crazy shit. I'm saying she bought the stuff. She did this. But the fact of the matter is, gone. What can you do? Only thing you can do is be like, and I remember I was sitting there like, man, I just laughed because I'm like, I already know the game. It's just my turn. And I was honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. I was having a great motherfucking time the 3 times. She was, conversation. She was, it was hanging out. Everything was cool. Boom. That's how easy it is for a woman to like flip the switch for whatever reason. That's the way it go, man. Shout out to Slime Peso. I wasn't even upset about it. I was like, man, whatever. What can a man do? And and that's about the dating thing too. It's a fucked up world because you thinking like everything cool, then one day she gone. And you scratching your head like, as a man, it's all you can do. You just like keep on. And it's a fucked up thing to have, like, because you can't even like invest. Like, you can't even like, it feel like almost like betrayal, but you can't even invest. You can't even put your all in because you just know she ain't mad. It's just my turn. That's not one of the downfalls about the red pill. But the fact of the matter is you can't fully invest. You can't like, okay, I'm all in type of shit because, yeah, you can't even build nothing. Like you red pill, the bitch gonna leave eventually. So you basically gotta half-ass it. What it comes down to, I know some women being red pill, what happens is you gotta put the least amount of effort in. Because when she leaves, you gonna want to sit there like, okay, I ain't lose that much type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I probably drove here, whatever, cook a little cheap meal. Like that's how it's came down to, man. As fucked up as it is. That woman you talking to, I know she gonna leave. I had a bitch say, yeah, I'm gonna bake for you. Bake me cupcakes. All type of shit. Suck my dick while the playoffs going on. Then she just got cold. She just got cold. And I'm just like, start making up excuses, flaky, and that's it, man. As a man, you're just like, after so long, you become numb to it, man. You just become numb. You like, well, It's part of the process. Then you just keep life moving, man. When it comes to these women, you just keep it moving. You just, you know, fuck another bitch, and then when she get ready to leave, it sound depressing. That shit sound depressing as hell, don't it? You just you just know, like, okay, hey, how's it going? She elated, she excited to meet you, and one day, it's she gonna be gone, man. So you can't even have a fun time around. Like, I notice when I'm red pill, I can't even have a fully fun time around a female, because what's going on in my mind, like, I'm thinking like, man, this bitch gonna go soon. I'm like, this bitch gonna leave. I'm like, whatever, man. All right. She leave, man. It's fucked up, ain't it? But that's how it is in this world, man. When you become red pill, you realize these bitches ain't yours. It's just your turn, man. It's fucked up shit. I can clear my mind if I don't expect nothing from here. Sure, can have a good time. If I think she's bad or attractive, that's different. Yeah, she leaves. Shout out to Terrell Torrance. I already killed myself 5 times this week. How often do I live stream? 3 times a week. So I always do. It's always a Sunday sermon, which I missed the past 2, but I made up for it. So I go live. I drop a video. It's probably like Monday, Tuesday. If I drop a video Monday, then I'll definitely drop a video Thursday. If I drop a video Tuesday, then I'll drop a video Friday. Then I'll go live in between there. And I haven't did a Saturday thing because I usually reserve that to my daughters and what I'm doing. But there's always a Sunday sermon, so I go live 3 times a week. That's damn near enough. There, she figured out the YouTube algorithm. Of course I did. Y'all see the views going? I don't figure this shit out, man. The video tomorrow, that shit gonna get about easy 40,000 views with ease. I done figured this out, man. Once you figure it out, I ain't teaching y'all shit. If you want a one-on-one session with me, email me and I can help you out. Too many guys want free shit. Like, talk about this. Or I need help with this. Just email me, we can set up a session. I guarantee you, what you contribute to me is gonna benefit you greatly if you was to ever start a channel. Believe me. 1,000-fold. Once you unzip the meat curtains in this day and age, you're greeted with a black hole filled with STDs and other biohazards. They think you are a Section 8 and real pick. And I noticed that, man. Like, I do get a bulk of men that's like, yo, Darius, give me, they tell me, they write me these long paragraphs, these emails, and they're like, and I ask them, do you want a one-on-one session? Like, I email them back, and they like, I don't know, man. I'm just seeing you if you can answer that question. What in the fuck? It's like you need dire help. But back to the dating shits. Darius, female nature, though, don't know how to get a girlfriend laid. How to get a girlfriend laid. Who the fuck is you? How about Nicholas Self? Just call me. Them dudes always want. Yeah, they always want free sex. Like I get a ton of guys. This one guy, he owned a Twitch account. He wanted a free sex. I'm like, bro, you can. This man on Twitch. This got a Twitch account that he get like 5,000 fucking people watching at a time. You know, a lot of guys, you know, can we get a rabbit hole soon? I actually got a rabbit hole in here in my notes. This was gonna be kind of funny. This rabbit hole I got. I'm still working on it. That's gonna be good. I'll get it together soon, man. I just been really busy and all that shit. I know a lot of guys been wanting that whole no homo. So I'll work on it. I already got it together. I got a few things I want to talk about in there, but the whole drains you. Because here's the thing about the rabbit hole. If some of y'all ain't been in the rabbit hole, what happens with the rabbit hole is it's completely dark. You literally in a hole. And only thing you really using is your mind, your intellect. There's nothing around. It's like, how do I explain it? It's like white noise, literally. It's you. Matter of fact, how about this, guys? Let me break it down to you. After this live stream, turn all your lights off. Go in the bathroom or something, right? All you guys. This is how the rabbit hole is. Turn all your lights off in the bathroom and just start talking. Just start talking. I don't go in the bathroom. I'm just saying that's the darkest place probably in your home. But go in the bathroom, cut all the lights out, and just start talking about, I don't know, talk about anything you want to talk about. And do that for about 2 hours. Yeah, that's how the rabbit hole is for me. Granted, I see you guys commenting, but that's how it is. It's literally, it's a lot. It's not mentally draining. Sometimes it's not. It's just it requires so much focus. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, it is needed. And always, all in all, I never want to give you guys a half-assed product that I'll put out. Whether it's a video, whether it's a rabbit hole series, whether it's any of that. I never want to give you order on Patreon. I never want to give y'all something I just threw up together. I hadn't thrown no thought. You understand what I'm saying?